Here we are. It's Wednesday night, folks. Welcome in.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, YTC?
Splendid.
About you, John Jay. How you doing, buddy?
Just watching the World Cup.
Yeah, I got the game in the background too, but it's just mostly for filler noise, to be honest.
Chew. Now, there's a reason I'm sneezing. It's windy. And, I'm in Utah, so it's desert. And right now, we have 3 of the biggest wildfires in the U.S. One of them has consumed over 61,000 acres. That was an hour ago. It's probably bigger by now. There's a lot of smoke, but the smoke also rolls in from California and Nevada. So all the wildfires from all 3 states, the smoke just rolls right through where I live. It's nice. I was actually texting pictures to Kenny and Levi about what, what the mountains that aren't far away from me. I took a picture of them, and it just looks like it's so hazy. Holy cow! But I live in the populated area. I'm not out in the woods, so I don't have much to worry about. Shout out to all the folks that are losing cabins and stuff like that, though. That sucks.
There was a 5.6 earthquake, I think north of Kenny, a small wood town in California, and that was the biggest earthquake they've had in history. And there's
no speak of.
Atlanta Braves fan.
I was gonna say something about like to take out his internet because he ain't here. But next thing you know,
yeah, basically.
But,
One of my hobbies outside of sports is geology because I went to school and I learned some of that. So yeah, there's no major faults out there, and then there was also some small earthquakes across California, which is very rare.
I heard that.
A lot of people are kind of nervous. Is a big one going to happen? So not fun to be in California when you hear these news. It does scare people.
I didn't feel a thing.
I mean, all the wildfires like I was talking about, Kitty, we got one that's consumed over 61,000 acres at this point.
Yeah.
And that was like probably an hour or 3 hours prior, it had only been 32. The wind has kicked up, which really doesn't help the fire unless it's blowing it in the direction back where it already burned. Then it will, right?
Yeah.
Because the fire will burn out because it'll head back into what it's already burned. But I was saying there's an issue with our forests around here. We have this beetle, and it comes from overseas. The word China is in the name, but I don't know if it actually came from that. I don't know, right, for a fact. But it burrows its way into our trees, and it kills a lot of them. So we have a lot of deadfall in our forest right now from that. And the only way it's getting cleaned up and going away is if Mother Nature takes care of it. And that's if we have wildfires, right? Speaking of wild, Florida man's in the building, although he's dark right now. I think he's coming in.
I'll leave it. Well, here's the thing, Crazy Juice. We got to win against Germany, and Korey has to beat. Yeah.
It's kind of Mother Nature's cycle of things, but the question is like, where do you build your cities? Like the cities are typically placed in Utah are placed out of the danger zones for that. Personally, if I had a cabin, I would have about probably 200 yards of cut out trees, and I would just completely rip everything out.
Smart man.
And I would literally put down like gravel, and I would keep all the weeds in that 200 yards around my cabin dead, just because if there's a wildfire, I don't have to worry about my cabin.
You can
Also,
build a
David,
moat as well.
right?
You can also build a moat.
I knew a former sniper, and man had money. He built such a beautiful house. He cleared at least 150 yards in every direction, kind of like you're talking about. But it's because he built a crow nest at the top of his house, and he wanted clean sight lines.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, thank God I don't get no wildfires, except unless they're from Canada.
We actually
gotta
had a
be-
brush fire start about 5 miles.
Gotta be
from us
careful with
yesterday.
those snipers.
So talk about the real New York team.
What the fuck?
Yeah, those wildfires a couple of years back that smoked our entire city. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't feel
yeah.
any earthquake today, and I don't smell any smoke. So
crazy
I'm just
juice.
lucky.
We literally have to beat Germany, and Korey, a nation whose first appearance in this World Cup, has to actually win their first ever game against Ivory Coast. That's the scenario we're in. Crazy juice.
YTC, don't take this the wrong way.
The Caribbean is in a tsunami.
YTC, don't take this the wrong way. I don't think you're going to score against.
Uh-oh, what
Oh,
happened?
we lost David.
He was coming in Transformer style in the beginning.
You know, I was wondering if that was me because the storms.
I thought it was me as well, but well, you know what we can say that of all the teams in the World Cup, guess which country is the only one without health care for all their citizens? I'll let you guys guess. Take your time.
What were we talking about?
Oh, no, there's a football channel.
It's a football channel.
I forgot. Damn it.
Yeah, it's a football channel, guys.
Football.
We were
I
talking
got
about
those
stuff last week.
jerseys. I got the
They're in
Jacoby
one of the
Jones
hemispheres. I'll give you a clue.
and the Terrell Suggs signed
Also,
jerseys.
when we mean
framed up.
football channel, we mean American football, the real football.
Right.
Yeah.
What's this other football that you all use your feet?
I guess
Yeah.
Canadian football is American
I was just
football,
gonna
too.
say Canada in disguise, Buffalo, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Is Mac Jones trying to take Brock Purdy's job?
No, he's
Says
going to
he's
the
content.
Jets.
Apparently, he's content
Future Jet.
as NFL.com.
Is that true,
He is
or
content
you-
as his role as a backup. My feet are in San Fran.
Don't worry, they'll move to Long
saw
Island with him.
someone say that Mac Jones to the Jets and some DK Metcalf three-way crazy stuff with the Steelers. I don't believe it, but I'm just saying Mac Jones is a very good quarterback. I know
Okay.
that we want him, and I would like him to stay, but a team like the Jets, if something goes sour with the Geno Smith thing, they're going to be really desperate. And I believe that they've also called about Shador. Now, I don't know that for a fact. These are just the things that people are talking
Oh,
about.
Kenny,
How cute.
Kenny, I wanted to ask you this because this popped in my.
So Kenny,
I'll leave in a second, McNair.
so basically you want Shador to die. You said the Jets are calling
Hold
him.
on. So,
Dude,
Kenny,
but think about it. Shador on the Jets, I think, would be a better. I actually wanted Mendoza to go to
I
the
said
Jets.
that, but no one believed me. Anyway, Kenny,
Yeah.
I want to ask you this because this popped in my timeline,
Yeah.
and you follow the news. It says that Cleveland
Mhm.
wants Shador out. Is that all BS, or am I being lied to? What's going on?
Who in Cleveland would be the question? Because the
So-
media in Cleveland, they obviously don't like him.
So the
There are
NFL,
people who love Stefanski and still
So,
love the Stefanski
again,
Schwartz.
maybe
and the,
I misread the information, but the NFL is talking about a supplemental draft for some quarterback in college.
Oh, they canceled
No,
that just
that's
so they
not
don't
happening.
have to. They
Oh, okay,
literally
so-
canceled the entire supplemental draft so they
That
don't
guy
have to
ain't
even
gonna
wait
play in the
on that
NFL.
controversy.
Well,
the NFL
I
ain't
think
going
it's
to make
fucking
it that
hilarious.
easy. NFL
Anyway,
ain't going to
so-
make it that easy for a gambler.
This is what
It's
I
going
read.
to look bad for them.
This is
Yeah,
what I read, and
exactly.
you guys say it's not happening. Apparently, the NFL is trying to do a dumb supplemental draft. I said, all right, that's stupid. And Cleveland was like, you know what? We got to get Shador out because they want the quarterback that wants to be in the supplemental draft. And I said, this is probably
Supplemental.
Can I explain what's going on when you guys hear stuff like this?
Hey, go ahead.
You
Supplemental.
are
You
hearing,
sure it's not
you're,
an
hearing
excuse?
you're hearing their Grant Cones, buddy, and you guys eat it all up because those are the only people who stick out, right? They're not
Well,
going to
that's
hear
why I wanted
us.
to
He's in a
ask
legit
because-
battle with Watson.
That's why I wanted to ask because
Yeah, which he
They're
wasn't
not-
supposed to be.
Kenny, that's the reason why I wanted to ask, because I was like, this is the most dumbest news I've heard.
I'm telling you,
No.
it was the Jets New York media feeding those
Look,
rumors.
anything to stir clicks.
The
New York
receipts
Yeah,
Times
we
should
had
feed
that's-
caught.
instigations.
That's all it is, right? We're in the month and a half where there's no football, 90 days,
Yeah, this is
whatever
the
it is. isn't it?
boredom.
Where-
This is
So any type of
clickbait.
media that you can,
Yeah.
publicity that you can conjure up is good, especially when Shador's selling jerseys the way he is and merchandise more than
Awesome.
anyone ever. And so the more that Cleveland can bank on that, the more new fans they can get, that all is good for Cleveland.
So basically,
David, I don't know if you were here. Do you think Mac Jones is trying to take Brock Purdy's job? I'm sitting there waiting.
I'm
for
sorry,
everyone
Levi,
to
I didn't
turn.
even
No, you're
answer you.
fine. No, you're fine. It was good conversation.
How about we
honestly.
put this into perspective? Jets fans literally sold out a Monday Night Football arena just
absolutely
to see a
not.
40-year-old
Now,
quarterback.
when it,
Imagine with Shador, how Browns
What up,
fans are
Seahawks,
desperate.
Eddie?
now look, absolutely not, because our O line is not that great. We need a mobile quarterback, and Mac Jones is not mobile.
This is true. This is true.
So, is he trying to take the job? No.
Hopefully.
Is he
I know
probably
I'm a
trying to
mobile
revamp
quarterback.
his career so when he does become a free agent, he gets a contract? Yeah.
What about
course.
Mac Jones to the Jets for a second-round pick and Brady Cook?
Second round pick, they'll be lucky to get a 7th.
So we'll get a
The
quarterback
running
back.
back?
No, Brady Cook is the
Who's
Missouri.
the
He's the guy who used to throw to Luther Burden.
Who's the
and
head
Theo
coach of the
Weeds.
Jets this year?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mr.
Quarterback for the Jets is Geno Smith,
No,
unless something.
the head coach. Sorry.
Aaron Glenn
it's
still.
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn? Aaron Glenn.
Remember?
The
So
quote unquote
what
defensive
upgrade did you use?
guru.
I called
no
him
pick-
not
That's a
Ben
toxic
Johnson, was what I
empire.
called him.
We'll see how that goes.
Obviously,
Yeah, I already
one's
answered
defensive,
that.
one's
That
Yeah,
reminds me
offensive.
of the Jets' previous hire a little bit.
Uh-oh.
The
What is
Equator
up, Daniel
State.
Berry?
Bird.
By the way, the
That's
Bills opened their
Seahawks
new
Eddie. What is happening,
$2.1
buddy?
billion
Seahawks
stadium this year.
Eddie.
Oh yeah, I
What's up,
saw.
Seahawks Eddie?
What's up, Seahawks Eddie?
We need to find Eric Wallace too. Seahawks Eddie, put out an
At this point,
APB
Levi,
for
every
Eric
stadium in
Wallace.
10 years from now will be a dome. At this point,
Say what?
every stadium will be a dome in 10 years from
Crazy
now.
Juice says two
Yeah.
picks.
It'll have to be.
Two
If
picks.
they
Yeah,
won the
at this point-
Super Bowl, they have to.
Two
Can we
picks for
grow
Mac. I
grass
mean,
in the-
I'll take a second
grow
or
grass in
third,
the
but I
dome?
still want a quarterback. I
So-
want Brady Cook if I'm going to give you
Listen,
Mac Jones.
if a football team wants Mac Jones so badly, they would give the Niners,
I think they'd give up a first round if they were
but
desperate.
but
Desperate?
it's better to have. And again, I used to be the biggest, not the biggest Mac Jones fan, but he proved to me that he can play football on the right system. So
And he's one of the best backups in the league, right?
I know,
now.
With his
sure.
entire draft, like his scouting profile
Looks like
was,
a
he's
James.
got to play in
He
the right
did
system.
go to the playoffs with New England his first year and was an All-Pro. I mean, you could look at it however you want. You could dissect it and tear it apart, but it is what it is.
I'd absolutely make the trade for a second though if I was the Niners.
Hell yeah! For a second,
Especially in this
all
draft
day.
coming up, you know Kenny better than me.
Absolutely, I want to
Not
gear
a-
up for this 27 draft.
Not a bad haul, and also the best backup is others. But yeah,
I think for the first time, I'll be able to make a top 200 board ever. This in the 27 draft. I've never been able to do that.
It's good.
a 200 board, Jesus.
Yeah, might have to go 250.
I'll barely crack 100. Jesus.
So Brian, Mac Jones took a lot of hits getting the ball out, buddy. Like
I think.
well,
that's the thing is, if we had a slightly better offensive line, I think the guy could totally
That's-
work out here. But he
that's an
don't. So we need a guy that can scramble and buy time.
That's an undiscussed talent, I believe, that you just brought up, McNiner, is like being able to take a hit. Now, look, I'm not just going to glaze Shador here, but my man stays in there and takes some big-ass hits. And I know he's
goal.
not the only quarterback who does that. So when you are thinking about a quarterback
Mexico.
for your future, the dude has to be able to take a punch in the face and get
What's
back
funny
up.
is if you watch Cam Ward last year, just like Justin Herbert, Cam Ward's got to work on some accuracy issues, but man, he delivered some darts downfield while just getting that
Yeah.
classic rookie quarterback to the NFL.
Absolutely.
Every rep gives it to him. Like,
Those are the fun. Those are the
how many
fun
shots did Shador
highlights.
take in some of those games as well?
Oh my God! Can you
Lamar dealt with it. Joe Flacco dealt with
Darn
it.
on Monday Night
Crushed,
Football.
absolutely crushed. And I know people don't want to look at the Shador highlights. That's fine. But if you watch him, bro, right before he makes an incredible play, my man gets destroyed, gets right back up, starts celebrating. And he's been doing it for
Anyways.
years.
Yeah.
So it's good to know. You know, you want your girlfriend to take a punch. I mean, your quarterback to take a punch, just so you know they can.
But also have safety, right? With the words or the protection gear.
Also, weird question.
If we're going metaphorically
So,
in that
I'm
sense.
just like looking at the reports throughout the day. Apparently, negotiations with the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield is not going well.
Not only that, C.J. Stroud and the Texans is not going well.
You are correct on that as well.
And Levi, I wanted to ask you, Lamar, is that next year that you have to re-sign him or the year after?
I think we technically have one more year after this year.
I think it's just the one. Now, I was
Yeah.
talking to some Cleveland fans about maybe Lamar being available next year, what would they would do.
I don't think if Monken's
That
still
ain't
head coach,
happening.
he ain't going there.
Monken and
He
Lamar
does
again?
like let's just say this. Monken got a text message about his job. Harbaugh didn't get any messages.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way from last year. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
but at least his relationship's a little better with Monken than it was with Harbaugh.
I don't know if you guys know this. I doubt you do because I just found out, and I watch a lot
Lamar
of
going
Shador
nowhere.
shit. Deion Sanders Jr. But you guys may know this already. Deion Sanders Jr. played with Deshaun Watson. So these people are not like at each other's throats. They're not fighting. Everybody in the Cleveland room is friends. They've talked about this. They all backing each other up. It's all positive vibes there. I don't think anybody knows who's going to start. My prediction is that Deshaun Watson gets to start the season because you have a 60-year-old head coach for his
Massage
first
parlor?
year as a head coach, and he may go with the vet. And the first 4 games that the Browns have are not easy games. Not easy
Where
games, excuse me.
Mayfield and Stroud go.
So Mayfield can go. You know where he should go?
Look,
To the Carolina
when it comes to
Panthers.
CJ Stroud, like
He ain't going back. He talks so
I
much
mean-
shit about them.
if you look at CJ Stroud's performance, does he deserve 55, 60 million a
That's
year?
the big
I've
question.
never been a fan of him ever. His defense is a big part of his success.
mhm.
He's had some really good wide receivers. Too,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, when he
O-line-
did, and then when he had none, it was bad. And he also lost his running backs, so it was not easy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they fucked up.
I mean,
the run.
Baker Mayfield I don't know, like, he's not a young man anymore.
He's
Right.
really not.
And, I mean, I don't know what he's looking for per year. Like, Brock Purdy right now, he's the 6th highest paid quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
The 6th, not the 1st.
Mm.
And it's like,
And listen, you guys remember he was on the Rams, he was on the Panthers. Nobody wanted him. Remember, nobody even wanted him. It's a
he
tough
was on the
sell.
Rams the Rams got him just to block us from having him because we
Pretty
had a
much. I
quarterback
think that's what it
injury.
was. A little preemptive strike.
Screw
Apparently,
that
he's
team.
looking
I
for
don't care if any Rams said screw that team.
$55 to $60 million a year, which would
So Baker's going to go to the Jets, is what you're saying, Levi.
So, if I may, because I love dissecting quarterbacks. When it comes to C.J. Stroud, when he arrived, like
Mid.
Dude,
he
he
didn't-
changed my mind about Ohio State quarterbacks.
he didn't really have
What's this?
he didn't really
So-
have that like boom he's gonna be like
Man, I'm going to need
entering the
glasses.
league, and then that rookie season I think has defined his career where he threw almost 5,000 yards as a rookie,
Yeah,
and then
I feel it.
Get my
as-
Brian Colt glasses on.
and then the last couple of seasons as a quarterback, he's been given a run game, and so the numbers have gone down. And when you do look at the stats, which don't tell you the full story,
I'm seeing you young fellas.
it says that he's a capable, efficient quarterback. Now, when it comes to should he get paid a lot of money, again, I'm always a person that quarterbacks should not be paid these Giants contract. It's just how it is. And unfortunately, if the Texans decide to keep him, it's not going to be cheap. And so,
Yeah, get rid of his old
and then of
ass.
course, his last game he played awful. Where I think he threw 5 interceptions in the
His
first
defense
half.
Oh my
carried him,
God, he
but
threw
yeah.
more interceptions in the playoffs than anyone ever combined in 20 years in one game. That's what he did.
Yep.
It was terrible. Woo!
So,
It
so
stunk
to
up the
answer the
joint.
question,
It smelled worse than the cows in
hold on,
Texas.
we got a question to answer. This is Corey Davis, 49er Wednesday. It's a show that started many years ago by our good, the departed friend Corey Davis, and we kept it going because he was the man. Okay, so
That's
here
true.
we are. You know,
Otherwise, none of us would
I'm
talk to
talking
each other.
football.
We'd all hate each other.
yeah, me, the 49ers fan. Well, if that wasn't painfully, you know, this guy right here, which the reason I'm pointing backwards, Kenny, is because on the screen it's flipped. That guy's a 49ers fan. The guy beside him is actually a Giant. Of course, we got, down in the corner, we got John Jay with the picture of Corey Davis right there. And we got the Florida man who's a Ravens fan right here. You might hear about this guy in the news every now
The
and then.
same Florida man.
Yeah. We need to have East Coast representation.
I know
A good
Terry Jones
balance.
not here enough.
It's a good balance
Honestly,
of
as
New
long
York
as they're
and Miami.
winning games, I don't care who they are. I'm
Mhm.
just saying. Like,
Wins your wins.
That's right.
that's right. But yeah,
Like
let's
Jameis Winston, I eat
let's see.
dubs, baby.
There you go. Winston's a great backup, by the way. I love him. I would take him as my
Oh,
backup.
I love him too.
Sure, I'm in Jersey as well.
So that my friend would be Corey Davis. That's the man, the myth, the legend, the person
R.I.P.,
the show
buddy.
is named after.
The GOAT,
Yep.
King Corey, Lockdown Davis.
He's in New Jersey. Joy.
That's right.
Joyzy's nice.
There was a point in time where it was just me and him.
Well, it
And
depends
then
which part of
People found
Jersey.
out, you know.
The founders. The founders.
I think you got someone else new dropping in.
We got new
Faithful
fans.
Empire Hub.
Love the
Faithful
content.
Empire Hub. Wow, new people. Well, that's nice.
It's always good.
Actually, that's an interesting name, though. That
Yeah.
is Faithful Empire Hub.
Nice
That's
to
like
see
that
you
is that's an
creators.
interesting name.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice.
Thanks for pulling up. We appreciate you.
I want to congratulate.
Don't bust a cap though.
I want to
Pull up, but don't bust a
congratulate
cap.
Crazy Juice. His soccer team is winning. That's it.
Viva
Oh,
la
wow.
Mexico!
Mexico.
I know it's
Let me
hard to
pause.
see me, folks,
I got it in the
but
background.
I know it just looked like a floating head with some arms. It's
That's
like
pretty much what people are.
Crazy Juice. I just read his
That's
comment.
real tree. This is real tree. It's
Crazy Juice says, "You mean he's a Browns fan?" LOL.
You can be a Browns fan and a Niners fan. They're not in the same division.
I got love for plenty of teams.
If you have all your love in one team and you don't have any more love to give, that's fine. That's your problem. I have a lot of love to give.
It's like I say on my
Yeah.
channel. I'm a fan of.
I got my
I
team with Dustin on
overflowed
my
my
team.
Niners love.
Ravens fan.
Kenny's a
There
fan
are
of the
teams-
underdog, folks.
That's
And
right.
The Browns are by far the biggest on. Well, no. You know
Yeah,
what?
the
There's
Jets-
always the Jets and Raiders. They're not.
But if you
they're not
remember,
the
I did
biggest.
say I
Okay.
wanted to
I'm
fix the
indifferent
Jets
to them.
next, though. I do want to fix the Jets next.
So
I want to talk about
I love
impossible.
the
So,
fixed teams.
I don't know if it's
Um,
possible.
no.
We might be stuck on that one.
Depends
From
on
Houston,
who's
Hey.
Texas, we got
I can't hear you
Papa
guys.
J, but he don't have the eye patch.
Let me
He
check
don't have the
my.
eye patch anymore, so we
What's
can't.
It's
going on?
PJ. If
We
you know
can
it.
hear
if you know
you,
it's
Papa
PJ.
J.
Good Papa J.
You guys hear me?
yes.
Yeah, I hear
Yes.
you.
Man, I can't hear anything.
That's
Oh,
probably
no.
better that
We
way.
can hear you, buddy.
I know stuff's
We
getting
can
old,
hear
man.
We hear you.
We
Papa,
hear
can you hear?
We hear you, Papa J.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
He's drunk.
Hold on. I still can't hear you guys. Hold on. I know what's going on.
I
know
think
what's
Papa
going
J
on.
just came back from Applebee's and he
Well,
got toasted.
I hope there's no one sensitive in the group because I got kind of.
Grrr. No, I tried.
Come on, Jay.
But he only
So-
wears the camouflage when there's no green, though. So it's not
So,
technically
so,
camouflage.
so hold on, guys. If a deaf lady gives me a hand job, is that considered
Oh.
oral?
Whoa.
It's
What
or
I'm
it's.
talking
Is
to.
it considered
Wow.
oral? I'm just saying.
I might not. Yeah, I might have to.
Wow.
I don't know if I could answer that today.
Like,
One day we're just gonna get David.
I might have to
wear a
think
green
about that
screen
one.
shirt so we can just constantly edit.
Anyways.
Get it out of my head.
Oh
Papa
wow,
J, can you hear us now?
I can hear you guys.
like I said,
Yes,
it's just
we
a
can hear
joke.
you. Switch it
It's just a
back
joke. I
I'll
don't
stop.
mean anything by it.
Buck Arnold.
I walked into a weird conversation.
No matter when you get here, that's what happens.
And public like, hell no.
Papa J, Papa J, when you couldn't hear us, we were calling you Rams fans. I'm joking. We didn't do that.
No.
We didn't do that. We
No,
wouldn't
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
For
guys.
Rams.
You know,
No,
the
it was
part
worse,
where I
Papa
heard
J.
that joke.
It was a Raiders fan.
Aha, you're funny, YTC.
So
I didn't
where
talk
I
about
heard the
you, John.
joke,
You said
guys,
it, not me.
ready?
Yeah.
Are you
You're
ready?
the one who said it.
Yeah.
The HR
No,
person.
I said it in
at my
reference to
work.
Papa J. You're the one that wanted to put it thinking I went after you. You said it.
I wasn't talking about that team, Mr. Bills fan. Canada.
You guys were like, you giant sympathizer.
It's all fun here.
TD.
Hope everybody's doing well.
All right. So you said you had an HR situation at work, McNiner?
Well, that's where I heard that joke.
Okay.
So just so everyone knows, that's kind of
So that's a cool, very
kind of
lax,
funny in
it's a
itself.
very lax HR. Yeah. It'd be funny if have you guys ever watched The Office and like if the HR guy was the guy from Anchorman with the cowboy hat? I mean, that would be perfect, right? If your HR guy could be one of those guys that like slaps girls on the butt and like drinks beer at work and smokes cigars when he's not supposed to, then HR is fun. HR would be great then.
HR is never on your side.
Never.
HR's a lady.
That's why I'd like Packard to be the guy. If you ever watch The Office, Packard would be the best HR guy.
If she comes up with some dirtier jokes, and I'm not going to say them on YouTube. I might get in trouble. But
She
I
looks.
keep forgetting that the
Oh,
Jets
funny.
Terradome is here. McNiner Terradome is here.
the Jets had
No
3
way.
first-round picks this
What?
last
No
year.
way.
Yeah, under TD.
There he
What up,
is.
Terradome?
Hey,
Terradome!
my
Terradome in
friend.
the building. Oh,
HOA,
the
HOA.
San Fran fan won. So we got another 49er fan, and as you can see down, at the bottom, Terradome is a 49er fan. So
Yeah.
Very much so. Very much so.
So you say, what's worse than
Like
one
Panthers.
HR rep? I guess that's a joke. I would say
Uh-oh,
one
hold
HOA
on.
representative.
I don't know what.
He's a Panther fan. Don't let him lie to you.
Homeowners Association is just as bad.
HOA.
HOAs. Yep.
Monsters they are.
Yeah, cut that grass.
I used to do private security.
You can't have
The-
daisies? Are you
the
crazy?
most violent
season.
job I ever worked was an HOA meeting where they were trying to kick out the president of the HOA. It got violent.
They
Oh,
told me
yeah,
I couldn't hang my Shador Sanders flag.
Dude, that's like a dictatorship. You don't want to. You don't. You seize that power.
They'll harass you, too.
HOA is bad.
And
yeah.
the ex-Navy man was like,
Hey.
"Get him out of here! Get him fucking out of here!"
Hey,
and I'm like
I'm
slowly
not gonna
walking
lie,
towards this
I'm not
big
gonna
ass
lie.
dude.
It's like a coup.
We
Well,
had
thank
two
God the lawyer
HR
was like,
reps.
"Don't touch him!
for,
Don't touch him!"
We had two HR reps during a merge with another company for like 3 months. The other lady, she wasn't like the most pleasant person, and I called her Cindy Block the pipe clogger. You could imagine why.
Oh, no. Nice.
Hold on, say it again, David. What was it?
I thought you were going to say choke
Cindy
on
Block
dicks.
the pipe clogger.
The pipe club.
Nice.
Woo.
She actually had to have
Wow.
her own pipes done all the way out to the street. I know
okay.
why. I'm the maintenance guy. I know why. Okay.
She's from the
that
streets.
That maintenance guy knows everything.
Yeah.
Always go. The janitor
Oh,
knows
man, I know
everything.
things I
the
don't
janitor
know.
goes through your
janitor,
trash.
The maintenance guy,
Yeah.
the maid.
Yeah.
They know
Cleans
where
your
the
gutters.
bodies are buried.
Unless it's the janitor from the
What in the Zorro Ranch? are you
Billy
talking
Madison.
about?
He wasn't very smart.
Sand says you're his type of people, brother.
Yeah, well, New Jersey, you'd probably be having fun.
You know,
in
it's
here.
pretty wild. I feel like the Jets, all 3 of their first-round picks have bust potential as first-round picks.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the picks. The fact that they, who had a nice one. I hate to divert. Miami didn't they have like 27 first round picks?
Oh, they
All right,
had
I'm
a boatload.
exaggerating.
We gave them.
They
lot
really
from
got a
Trey
nice.
Lance.
I like
Yeah.
their little haul. I mean, we'd
Oh,
have to
big
hold
time.
up a giant banner to show you all the
Dude,
people
and
they
Ruben
signed.
Baines on a fucking mission. Like,
Now,
and
You talking about
then
Tampa?
Keontae
San Fran
Scott,
fan,
like,
it was the second.
wrong one.
It was the second HR lady, and to give you an idea of what she left.
Oh, Jerky Boy's the
And-
best.
There's more to the story. The first HR lady was in the stall next to her, and I asked the question: "What did she at least sound like? She was in pain." She said, "No."
Women can take more pain than men, though. Remember that.
Yeah,
That is true.
By the way, I
Anyway,
think Caleb
let's move
Douglas
on.
Are you
got
saying,
What were you saying,
are
Levi?
you saying
By the way.
women squeal like a pig?
yeah, man.
That's wild stuff
Yeah,
going
so
on
the
in here today,
Dolphins
boys.
got Caden Proctor,
I get
Chris
the
Some
Bell,
commercial that I walk
NC-17
into.
rating tonight.
Rodriguez.
Kenny, are you sure you never thought
What's
about
up,
being
little
a stand-up
ticket?
comedian?
A stand-up comedian? No, I just go in comment sections and do my stand-up. It's easier. I don't have to travel.
Kenny, I'm looking at their draft picks. I think they took 3 guys from the facility,
Oh, yeah.
all in the
Oh,
third
wow.
round.
Well, Cooper Jr., right? Sadiq? Wasn't
Well,
it? What am
Caleb
I
Douglas, they worked with a lot of the Texas Tech guys this year.
trying to
I
remember?
know for a fact, I talked to my trainer about Cac Merrick.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
Will.
pretty sure Chris Bell from Louisville's up on there as well. Like,
Will was like one of the last people to make it to my tight
pretty
ends.
fucking wild, actually. Yeah, he went a little earlier than I would have took him, but
Texas Tech guys this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely went before I
Oh,
would have taken
boy.
him as well.
Jacob Rodriguez.
The
I'll
Jerky
definitely
Boys are
check it out. Definitely
listen.
check
The
it
Michael
out.
Jerky
Tapp
Boys
from
is great.
Texas.
Prank calls are always amazing. We used to do that when we were little.
Dolphins are ass. Yes, that's they're
Prank calls.
tanking to get a QB.
Adam Sandler is incredible
Max
at prank
Lewin.
calls.
From Iowa.
Showing my age.
Milk Ticket says, "What up, Papa J?"
Milk ticket. What's up, buddy?
Crazy Juice isn't wrong.
I
mean-
heard you guys were talking about Mac Jones
Mac.
trying to get
Sorry.
Brock
Mac.
Purdy's job.
Oh yeah,
Levi, I think he is, but
Oh.
he's not doing it. He's not doing it by talking crap or
Yeah.
by doing anything bad or being misleading to anybody
Oh, wow.
or malicious.
But he knows
about
that
it.
an opportunity's there after playing a year in the system.
He is preparing himself, and he is being very charismatic about it.
Yep.
He's getting everybody on the team on his side. Not like he's pushing Brock away or making
feel
him
like
look
he
bad,
feels
but he's
y'all's
just making
face.
himself look good.
are you guys
knows
saying
that
that
there's a
Mac
division
is
in the fan
taking the
base.
job? Because I honestly I haven't been paying much attention. I'm not going to until August, to be honest with you.
Well, one of the things that I'm going to agree with Papa J is that it doesn't matter if you're the starting quarterback or the backup quarterback. There is a thing with all quarterbacks. You guys can be friends, but you are basically fighting each other for that job.
Not
and
many
you
of
know
us
that-
have been.
And you know that there's someone right behind you that can take the job. And so, of course, Mac Jones wants to take the job. If any quarterback, again, maybe things have changed since I've played, sports, because sports is all different today. But if Mac Jones is like, oh, I don't want to be the star, I want to be, come on, you got to be like for sure, like what he did in I think 8 games, like he wants a starting job, and if he somehow can take it, now this is all hypothetical because again, Brock Purdy's still the number 1 quarterback, but. Anything
Yeah, but it's not like that in every. Like Josh Allen's not worried about who's behind him. Lamar's not worried about Tyler Huntley. Patrick Mahomes not worried about Justin Fields, really. So does he have a little bit of a worry to look over his shoulder?
Yeah,
Bryce Young
Brock's
has
not
nothing to worry
worried.
about.
But one thing Mac is doing is he's auditioning for other teams by doing what he's doing. By being charismatic, by being on everybody's good side, by preparing himself hard, by showing when Brock is down and he's coming in and winning games, he's auditioning for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because soon enough, Mac is not going to stay at $5 million. That's not a $5
Is he a
million
free agent next year? I think you were talking about that, David.
Can I point something out? Mac is going to look great as long as he doesn't play. Let me just leave it
I
at
don't know if
that.
he already played. It looked great.
Because once he gets
the most
in there,
popular guy is
once he
always the
starts
backup
playing,
quarterback.
something happens, and then he throws 3 interceptions or something. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, fucking Mac
I call that the
Jones!
secret of Bill Belichick.
What a piece of
He
trash!"
just constantly took quarterbacks like around the second round and was like, oh, they trained under Brady for 4 years and then would always trade him for a future second round pick when they really needed it.
Yeah. Way back in the day, there was the great Roger Staubach. And behind him was a punter named Danny White. And I can remember my dad getting mad a few times at how Roger was doing. He was like, man, put Danny White in, man. Put Danny White in. Until Roger retired. And you saw Danny White as that starter. Man,
think about it though. Like if you're
Renfro
you're Mac's agent, aren't you with me? Like you don't want Mac to start. You don't want to see him play in a real game because right now everyone thinks he's fantastic. He's one of
Yeah.
the best backup quarterbacks in the world. So don't put him out there and have him do something stupid. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, it is Mac Jones, though. And, like, you don't want that. So the best thing for us would be to not have to play Mac Jones. Maybe trade him at the deadline if we feel comfortable with Rourke or the other guy, Martinez, which I don't think we are very comfortable with
Yeah.
that. But I would love to get something from Mac Jones. I mean, do you guys think that?
You got to let the stock rise?
But if
Well,
Brock
look,
gets hurt
look,
in the
If an
stretch, and
injury
then we're gonna look
happens to a
stupid.
team
It's
like
the
Pittsburgh,
best case scenario. It really is. And Mac Jones saved our bacon last year, getting those 5 wins. I think he went 5-3. Very productive. Was on pace for 4,000. You know, if you divided it all and made it one game average, or one game average, he would have been on par for over 4,000 yards. He's a good quarterback. He was a first round pick. He was who we were supposed to get by every stretch of the imagination in that draft that year that we took Trey Lance, but we didn't, and he made the Pro Bowl in New England. He's a fine quarterback.
We definitely would have been in trouble without Mac last year. But
let's
the problem
be honest
is that
too.
we didn't win the Super Bowl.
Hold on, let's be honest. Number one, we wouldn't have had to trade up to get him.
No,
So,
we wouldn't have.
That's the thing right there. But that's all hindsight, though. You never know. But this is a fact. He was really beat up when Brock came back. He had a PCL sprain. I mean, he was playing hurt.
Well, didn't Brock come back and play a game because he was so hurt? Isn't that what actually happened?
He had to come back. He had to come back for one game. Because
they were
Mac
backing each
couldn't go.
other up last year. Shit.
Yeah, Brock was beat up.
Damn.
He came back too early. First and foremost,
we might be the only team that needs 3 quality quarterbacks on the on the roster, bro.
That's
what
thing.
has happened to you all over the
we
years.
We would rather keep a carousel of quarterbacks.
8-4. That's amazing.
Some
You got to
good
keep
offensive
in the
linemen.
pocket at all times.
You see, it's like wrecking your car and getting a new one every time you do that.
Pretty much what I do.
Why don't we stop wrecking the car and get some really good offensive linemen to protect them really, really good?
Yeah,
a really good.
Why not get some fences and some barbed wire, and some dogs?
Am I the only one
shit?
seeing this? Sometimes I feel like the kid that sees the roach run across the TV.
I ain't gonna lie, I miss Ryan Jensen if y'all ever watched him. He played with us. We drafted him, and he went and turned into Tampa starting center for a while. If you touched his quarterback, I've watched him straight throw hands on the field because someone hit Lamar a little too hard or thought he was.
You want
your big old ginger center who's willing to fight anybody like a hockey player.
So Jennings Dunker's looking good, guys, from what I hear.
I do have a Pittsburgh guy that does my PT actually, and he's excited about him.
I had Jennings.
By the way, Dunker trained at the facility.
Jeremy,
he's up on the wall.
I hope he.
Steelers took all my players.
I really want Alex Highsmith. He fits our bill really, really well, man.
Kenny, I
would really like that guy.
I remember you saying you weren't high on Jennings Dunker to play.
No, I wasn't. You're 100% right. Until right at the very end of the draft, I admit it. Until right at the very end, I got on board and he moved up my shit really fast. I don't know what it was. At first, I wasn't feeling his attitude. His diet I didn't like. I thought he was like a clown with the stupid hair shit and I thought it was stupid. But then it kind of grew on me. I got past the novelty shit about him, and I actually thought he had potential. I don't think he's going to be great. I didn't have him going early, but I did like him more towards the end of the draft. So, yes, I gave him a lot of shit, until 2 weeks before the draft, 100%.
It's who we gotta have.
Hey, you have to be able to admit when you're wrong. So, I think I was wrong about Dunker.
Right, guys, who wants to address it first?
Who wants to go first?
All right, I got some.
The Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers.
Soon, not time yet.
So let me throw something on top of that question.
Ever made a trade in NFL history?
Really?
Yeah, but now Brady's there and Brady's there now and Kubiak, so it's different though. Maybe you never know.
I do like Clint Kubiak.
You never know.
With Crosby, I would like to get him Would you give up, because the Raiders need a right tackle, would you give up McKivitz for Max Crosby and a second round?
I don't know that we could give up McKivitz.
Because McKivitz sucks.
Now hold on. Is Taylor Decker?
Oh, that's
still
an
a
easy
free
one,
agent?
Steve-O. That's an easy one, Steve-O. Go watch the movie Companion. She's the star. That's my type.
Oh, hold on, guys. If Taylor Decker is still a free agent, I would do that trade and I would sign Taylor Decker to play.
I thought Decker retired for some reason, but I think I guess he's still out there.
Would you have done that for Myles Garrett?
I heard Joey Bosa was thinking about retiring today. But to be fair, I also heard Shedeur Sanders was being traded, so I don't know if you can believe any of this shit.
Dude, you saw the haul Cleveland
believe
got
nothing,
for Myles
question
Garrett.
everything.
So we left that convo real fast.
We've been jumping around.
So Max Crosby,
Mac Crosby, Mac Jones.
You see how popular Mac Jones is. Somebody, Steve-O Supreme is saying he went 8-3 last year. It was 5-3.
Mm-hmm. 8 games.
And I sent you a Pro Football Reference website to click on.
Fact based.
It wasn't 8-3. That would have been 11 games, and Brock wouldn't have played any. But
fact checked and cited, and this is how we live today.
Yeah,
this is how it is on the streets today.
Because it's gross, man.
It's just this. We lionize who.
No,
we
I read it here
and we
by
dog
this
out,
author.
We dog out
July
Brock.
5th.
You know, I was just listening to Grant Cohen talk about. Mac Jones was at tight end. He's getting in good with George Kittle. Brock Purdy was there too.
Purdy threw a pass to Dallas Clark. He threw a touchdown to Dallas Clark. It was awesome.
It's just me.
Oh, shit.
The starter. I'm here too.
Hey, I'm here too, guys.
Hey, you guys want me to do anything? Mac Jones?
Who?
Didn't you guys ever see Chad Powers on Prime? Their backup reminds me of Mac Jones. Do you know what I'm talking about? How could you not have seen Chad Powers yet?
I don't have
It's on
Prime.
Amazon Prime. Yeah, I know, but you can get it free for 30
my
days.
quarterback
You can
dressed
do
up like
everything.
Chad
for
Powers at
30
one
days.
time.
Anyway, go see Chad Powers. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Steve, well, you're right. It would never happen, but it's a good talk.
Well, we
It's
never
a good
thought.
subject.
Who thought Myles Garrett was going to go to the Rams? Honestly, whose radar was that on?
Didn't see that one coming.
Exactly.
Should have. Makes all the sense in the world with how they
Hendrickson to the
first-round
Raiders.
picks.
Who had that on their card? At least not the
I
way
was
it
literally
happened.
taking
And
a
the way
supplement
they're
to
looking
Ramo.
at it,
I was not expecting it.
they gave what?
I didn't
2
expect
years of
Mike
first-round
Evans to
picks,
be a
right?
Niner.
They're viewing themselves as Super Bowl contenders. In their mind, that's pick 32. And that, fucking halves the value of a top 3, top 5 pick. So, it's not a bad ploy.
Do you guys remember that we gave up three?
And
We
they
used
also gave up Jared Verse though.
But Burst is a great play.
Jared
Verse
Verse,
is-
a guy who in his second year, first year was pretty damn good. Second
Verse
year
is
he
good.
was
Verse
getting a
is
lot
very
better.
solid.
A guy that is literally ascending.
guys.
His
The Browns
pressure
Still
is
has
very
2 years
good.
left on his contract, and they took the Rams to the cleaners for a 30-year-old player. He might have just
I
set the
agree.
record. I'll say that
The
right
thing
now.
is that
I
But
agree.
what did Mike Strahan do the year after he set the record?
has almost as many pressures as Myles Garrett did.
Yes.
Of course, the run blocking is a little better on Garrett.
Asterisk
It's
that
not
extra
like-
game.
Sad trombone.
The thing with Garrett
Mhm.
is he did it in like
Extra
less
game.
than half the amount of reps. He's
That is true.
extremely
Well, he also-
efficient. That's
also
his
did it-
thing. And
he
that is
also did-
experience in the NFL. Just
He also
being
got-
in the NFL for a long time.
He also got half of his sacks last year against 3 terrible offensive lines in 3 games. The rest, it was like
He's an
1
animal.
sack, a half a sack, a half a sack, one
I
sack,
actually,
a half a sack. And look,
we
it's not all
talked about it.
sacks. I'm just trying to point
Right
that out.
after it, I actually NFL
So what you're
forced
saying-
that into my time feed.
I'm saying he
his
gets triple teamed all the
1v1
time.
So what you're
versus
saying is he's ass. Is what
No,
you're
I'm saying he's getting triple and double teamed all the time. So if Aaron Donald comes back, we're going to have some discussions to have
He
in
had
San Francisco.
9 individual reps, I think, against Trent Williams. It was basically a 50-50.
Oh, but in the
Still in it
playoffs
with
is when he killed
pressure.
us,
Yeah,
and that's the most important thing.
He beat Trent pretty bad on.
Yeah,
him.
that inside
On the
move
play.
was
Yeah,
nasty. When I was rewatching, I was like, "Damn, I remember."
At least he
yeah.
earned his. At least he earned his career-leading sack.
But still,
unlike
I mean,
Strahan.
that's honestly better than most tackles.
Yes,
against
it's the
him, so.
defensive player of the year. You know, I mean,
Well, the Cleveland Browns
gonna
got
get
two
some. He's
offensive,
really, really good, really
offensive,
talented.
defensive
He's
rookies of the year.
Generational
Sorry.
talent. The man got the sack record.
He paid for all the
is what
guys
it
in
is.
Cleveland to go to Miami on a private trip, like in the off season, and then they got on the plane and they're all getting ready to drink. And one of the guys looked at him and was like, "Aren't you going to drink?" He's like, "Nah, my off season's already started." And basically, he is so fucking dedicated. Like,
Dude, I kind of wish Aaron Donald wasn't doing anything, to be honest with you. But sadly, he's probably in better shape than anyone on any team right now.
he definitely still not as
Aaron
big
Donald,
as he used to be, but
he
he's still in
could.
shape.
The only good thing is that he's like 6'2". It's the only thing that I try and keep in my mind as a positive.
Did y'all hear the story about Uar?
That he's not bigger.
Mailata
I feel
at
like
Eagles
3
camp
and 14 is.
with the back rows and shit.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Leva.
Did y'all catch the story about Jordan Mailata, the tackle of the Eagles, talking about Uar at training camp or off-season work, I should say?
Oh no, I heard some good news about him, but I don't know. What you're talking about.
They were doing these back rows where you just pick up and you just go straight back with your lats. And apparently he just walked over, put 325 pounds on the bar, and was just repping 325. Fucking like
built different.
Yeah.
Ain't shit about him average.
Even Mailata was like, "We ain't never come close to that weight." Like,
you know who gets the credit? That. You know who gets all the credit for Uar, right? Sponge.
I mean, I'm the one that told Sponge, but
yeah, but Spongy called it, man.
I got pictures with Uar, bro.
Yeah, I mean he learned it from you, but he learned it from watching
Eagles
you.
Defensive line coach this year.
You all right? He learned it from watching you, Levi.
No, he did not. That man is a fucking animal. They all are, man. They're all built different. Uar said it best. He's like, they asked him, they're like, "Do you think like there are other guys here that are like built like you?" And he's like, "There's no doubt. If the NFL had actually had like some program to really help them and develop them, he's like, no one would touch my country."
I would think they couldn't.
I must break you.
Dude, he's fucking built different. That's all I gotta say.
Did you ever see that movie? I think it's on Netflix. It's the female king, or she was in Africa. She was a king, but since back in the day, like back when the Greeks were doing it, they were doing like fighting competitions, like the Gogoge. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like early forms of fighting and like physical fighting and wrestling since like the beginning of time. Those people are ripped, bro. The greatest physical specimen I've ever seen is Carl Weathers. That's me personally. That man, if you ever see him, there's some football players today too that are ripped like Apollo Creed. But Apollo Creed back in the 80s I never saw anything like that as far as being cut and having just solid muscle and no fat on your body.
He ran
insane,
4.64,
insane body,
over 300
he played
pounds.
pro ball
and if
too.
you watch
he played for the Raiders. Wow.
He fucking curved.
That's right.
He didn't even hit his line straight. He could have ran fast.
So I'm gonna be extremely biased for a bit. Those who don't know, the great Willie Mays, he passed away. Rest in peace. Played for my Giants even when they were in New York. He had the lowest body fat that's ever been recorded, and so besides him being the say hey kid, that's something that he can like rub in everybody's face.
Glutes.
Dude, I had literally the fucking hardest cramp of my life today.
Action Jackson. With Vanity.
We hit we entered stage
Vanity.
4 of like the workouts we've been doing, the training program.
He told the car.
Oh my god, that was an underrated movie. That never made it like other movies.
A great movie set in Detroit. It was dope. I loved Action Jackson. I see the 49ers are exploring moving practice facilities.
Yeah, it's definitely not the substation, little T.
For more space.
Do they know
Definitely not-
where?
Definitely
They're
not the
just
substation.
exploring right now.
That's real or
No, it's
I
not
thought it was
a
fake.
substation at
This is
all.
on
No,
the
it's not.
49ers
Nothing
red
to do with
zone,
that.
Yeah, but
They had
we're just
scientists come in
exploring.
and
We
say,
need space. We're exploring.
No,
listen, we just thought it was a good idea anyway. We were already talking about it before you guys even said anything.
It's nothing wrong here.
I
It's
thought
just,
it was fake. Like, oh,
it's
they're
just
leaving
you
and going.
know,
It's
the
like John
grandkids
Harbaugh.
come sometimes, so we
Let's
just need
let's
more
move it to
space.
Santa Cruz. I mean, if you want to go somewhere beautiful, I mean, let's go to
Let's
Santa
go
Cruz.
in Oakland or San Francisco and come
Oh
the
man,
hell on
Oakland!
here.
Oh god, Smokeland.
They're probably going to go to Livermore next to those windmills, you know.
Oh no! Oh, with
Well,
the
I'm
bird
thinking in
sanctuary,
terms
you
of
mean all the
pieces
dead
everywhere.
birds
There are big facilities and stadiums
What about all the dead
around near
birds,
the
though?
city
under
that,
the wind turbines?
or the town that you can do this. Where the site of where Candlestick was, just do something.
Ooh, yeah, but they wouldn't want to devote that space to that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they don't want. I don't know what's taking so long, but they should be making money off of that already. It's been for years.
It's just sitting there like
It's so
Maybe
weird.
it should be moved
pile
over
of
to
rocks.
Treasure Island.
Maybe Wonder Woman's airplane is parked
I'm
there,
off to
you
find One
guys,
Piece.
and that's why we can't see it.
You can move the Chargers to Levi's, and we can just
Oh my God, the
have
Chargers.
our own stuff.
Where are the Chargers going to go next? Is the question.
They're vagabonds.
Well, I think
a traveling
teams.
circus.
You have to imagine, how the Giants must make a ton of money when they're sharing a stadium like that, and I think that's exactly what LA wants, right? They just want to save as much money as possible. They could put two teams in there.
So it makes even more sense now that we're going to get the LA versus LA Super Bowl, because
That's
then
what
the
it sounds
Chargers
like.
will win, just like the Seahawks win with their potential sale looming potentially with that crazy situation going on.
Our
The
sale
Chargers will be
is
worth
looming.
more money to move to whatever new team they market. I should
That's
say.
why
they decide
I
to go
called
to.
it earlier. I got LA and LA in the Super Bowl.
In
in
LA.
Well,
LA this
I
year.
definitely am looking
I
at the
talked to my fucking
Chargers
trader
for
about that
sure.
today, bro.
Chargers and Jags are my AFC teams. The Bears and the Rams are my NFC teams. I know what you're thinking, the Bears, and I hear you. And I know Caleb is on the cover of Madden, and it's all so bad.
They
But I
gave
just
Brian
really like Ben
Urlacher's
Johnson.
jersey, by the way.
I don't know what to say. I like
to
Ben
the
Johnson a
center they
lot.
drafted.
Ben Johnson, good coach.
I really like Ben Johnson, man. Year 2, Super
I
Bowl
know.
winning
I'm
quarterback.
excited for Declan Doyle.
It can happen. Yeah, you know what? Minter and Doyle is not a, that you got. Tell you what, it can't be easy with no center, Levi, and a brand new OC and HC. Am I correct?
I mean, we signed some guys. Like, case in point, we brought in Atlanta's O-line coach, and we brought a guy from Atlanta.
I've been telling everyone the Ravens are cooked because they have no center, and I'm sticking with this for the whole year.
It definitely could be an issue. You're not wrong. There's no... And they did say, though, case in point, they wouldn't say this. We're open to a trade. So they're looking
the combo,
for
right? The combo of a new head coach, a new offensive coordinator, a new center, and a quarterback that might be leaving. This shit is a lot.
He ain't going nowhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's
it's what-
fine. If you
it's
don't
what
think he's going anywhere,
joke,
I
man.
believe you.
I'm realistic. For the Ravens to get to the Super Bowl, it would be a stretch because basically everything Kenny just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? I think the defense was historically bad last year. The franchise worst pressure and sack rate in franchise.
Didn't you also have some injury stuff that usually you don't have, right?
Nah, it wasn't even.
No, it
really
wasn't injuries? Okay.
There was a couple injuries, but it wasn't that, man. It
Okay.
was just the team had given up. Like,
And Munkin, I think, gave
and Munkin
up.
had given. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
Munkin helped Lamar a lot the first 2 years. That third year,
And that's
it
why
looked
they
like
got
every
him
week
over
they were
there.
like, "Fuck it."
The
dude.
only reason they brought him to the Browns, dude. So I don't think they're going to get rid of Shador when I think they literally brought him over to elevate Shador. Munkin.
Munkin's, like I said, he's got good game plans. He's got a deep bat.
He
gets a lot out of his tight ends.
Well, watching that little video about him, I learned a lot about him in just a few seconds, man. He really elevated a lot of programs, and he's a great offensive innovator. Apparently,
Yeah,
he makes
knows
some
his
really good plays, and shit. He knows what he's
The
doing.
thing I'm excited for, the Bears and Declan Doyle and Ben Johnson last year were
Nobody moves
the
like they
number
used to except Kenny.
one 11 personnel team in the league, meaning no other team moves 3 wide receivers. Kind
Move
of
and shake like this.
to what the Rams are doing with the 13 personnel.
Oh, he's faking us out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. I lost him. I lost him.
So-
I lost
Losing
him for a
his
second
mind.
too, man. I was like, "Where'd he go?"
I'm excited for
I
the
don't
Ravens to
know. He's
space
back.
it out.
He's gone.
We
He's
have a-
got moves.
Moves like Jagger.
I think Rashad Bateman is the oldest wide
Moves like
receiver on
Jaden
the
Duggar.
roster right now.
You like Robin Williams in the best of times.
I got moves like Nick Martin and Jaden Duggar, baby, the future.
Hey, you remember that movie Papa J, The Best of Times, when Robin Williams played
Oh yeah, for that
wide
short amount of
receiver
football was the only reason I watched that movie, but I still watched
against
it.
Dr. Death. Dr. Death
Yeah.
would beat his ass.
I just loved how they went from these bright white clean uniforms to being all
Oh,
muddy.
yeah. And it was
Remember
a
that?
muddy night.
That stuck out the most to me when I was little. I was like, it's so muddy. These uniforms are so white. What are they doing?
The Ravens' top six receivers, the oldest guy is
They
26
got their
years
A's whooped, man.
old. Wild.
Mm-hmm.
26 is the oldest Ravens wide receiver in the top six.
What's going on with Zay Flowers right now? Are you trying to re-sign him?
He's due for an extension too.
Do you want to re-sign
Mexico
him?
made a goal.
He's one of the few little guys that's worth the money.
Okay.
Hollywood Brown wasn't worth it, you know.
I don't love him in fantasy, and that's all I know about him.
I wouldn't either because I'm
Okay.
telling you, one of the guys you liked last year, LeJontay Wester, is his number one backup. Very similar style of player. Like the Ravens have a guy that we're really. I think I talked with you about him, Kenny, a long time ago.
Okay.
A former UNC Tar Heel, Devontae Walker.
Okay.
He's only had 7 NFL catches. 4 of them have gone for touchdowns.
Wow.
Like really fucking excited about this young kid. But
That's what
Harbaugh
the
put him in the doghouse last year.
That's what the kid in Tennessee was doing. Do you remember him? I something with an I. He had like an African last name, I think. It was Ikahino or something like that, or maybe it was Hawaiian name. But he had like every game he had a touchdown last year in fantasy. You remember him?
From the Titans?
Yeah, he was on the Titans. He was a
Last
wide
year?
receiver last year, and he had like 7 games in a row with a touchdown. Meanwhile, Calvin Ridley's not doing anything, and I forgot his name. It started with an A, and then I think they traded him to the Miami Dolphins, where I think he may be today. But I haven't gotten into fantasy yet, so I'm not 100% sure. And Levi's on the phone, so he's definitely not looking it up. He's usually the guy who looks it up. He's busy. Anyway, it
So
started
real
with an
quick,
I.
I got Denver and the 49ers before.
Denver's another team, but there's as long as Knicks can keep it together.
Oh yeah,
He's got Waddle
underrated. Denver's
and
gonna be
Cortland
the best
Sutton.
team in the AFC, and it's going to be against the Niners in the LA, and we're going to win the Super Bowl.
That was
We have a
McNiner's
very
team last
underrated
year, man.
football
McNiner
team.
loved the Broncos last year. I think he was a Broncos fan.
Shamir DK? Is that
Yeah,
the guy?
No, but he was on the team too. No, it was with an I. His name was, and it could have been the year before, actually.
I got Aya Manor.
No, how about Miami's? Can you look on Miami's roster for a wide receiver with a name with an I? Because it's possible that I'm talking about 2024 and not 2025, unfortunately. I can look it up. I can
threw you off, Kenny. All that movement right there.
They
threw
got
you off.
Restrepo.
Shake like this.
I
There
think
he
I
goes
was
again. Whoa!
Yeah, did it again.
Kobe George.
Wait, all the way back to
Oh no, those are my Miami Hurricanes. Sorry.
Wrong team.
My TV, my computer is programmed when I
Right,
say
it just went to
Miami,
that
it
one.
goes one way. I will put in Miami Dolphins.
Computer said, "You mean the U?"
He's a you, yeah. You obviously not talking about these MFs.
Yeah, nobody's looking up the Dolphins. Why is everybody looking up the Dolphins right now? The AI is saying. I have to take my glasses off to do this. It's crazy.
Yeah, Jaden Waddle, Malik Washington, Taj Washington, Theo Weiss,
Yeah, baby.
D. Eskridge, and
My
Nick
bad, Kenny.
Westbrook Ikine. Is that
Ikine. That's the
Ikine.
one. And if you look at his stats, you can see he had a touchdown in like every game. Like 24, I think 2024 or 2020. I think it was 2024. But I could be wrong. Anyway, and
Kenny,
again,
you're
I'm
in
exaggerating
PA,
a little by every game, but he was killing it, and he was a nobody. And then people got DK on the bench. He ain't doing shit, and this guy's off the waivers, and he's getting all these points. So, you know how football is. I don't have to tell you guys.
Kenny, have you ever heard of Grove City College up there in PA?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's a D3 school. Never mind.
No.
Wait,
I
is that
was
where
in
you were?
Jersey and Delaware. My girlfriend was in PA, but I was in Jersey and Delaware, so I don't really know much about PA.
Gotcha.
Where are you staying at now, Kenny?
Now I'm in North Cal, Northern
okay.
California.
Sacktown.
Yes.
Near
What
Sac,
part?
Sacktown, yes,
Sac?
sir.
Oh, okay.
Sacktown in NorCal. And I got ADHD, and I got a whole bunch of other letters and stuff.
Is that a good internet?
Got a whole alphabet in my eye.
My Wi-Fi is good here. Yeah, I got good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Kenny, he had 9 touchdowns in
Wi-Fi.
2024.
What is
There you
this?
go.
Wi-Fi?
Thank you.
What is
Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi.
Don't you mean Wi-Fi?
Honestly, I do.
You mean that thing they're using to keep you check your pulse every once in a while?
This is I need to have it hooked up to my testicles.
Yeah,
Just-
they say Wi-Fi in Europe.
They say
I was-
Wi-Fi, yeah.
When I was in Italy, yeah, they said, we have the Wi-Fi.
oh my God! When I got off the plane in
It
Italy,
sounds
the
like
women
beanie.
the women sweeping the floor were gorgeous. It was unbelievable.
Oh, Italy. Yeah.
Did you notice that shit? I've
Dude,
seen
at the
janitor
train
women
station,
that look like
they're
models.
just
I'm like, what are you
walking
doing?
around
What the fuck are you doing here?
regular.
Yeah, because
It's that Mediterranean diet.
Shouldn't you be on a yacht, young lady?
listen,
Shouldn't you be on a yacht right now?
Yeah.
Kenny, they're beautiful because they enjoy eating spaghetti.
They do, and they walk,
the
and they go
olive oil.
outside, and they have piazzas, which is like these big squares where people
As a
can
person
congregate
who's-
where there are no
They
cars.
are
As a
some
person
Some
who's
in
part
oil,
Italian,
bro.
Italy.
Listen.
I like the Italian women and ladies from Colombia
Yes,
and
Colombia.
Venezuela. They
Well,
they
Venezuela had 2 earthquakes today.
yep.
really. Oh man,
Yeah, the
big one?
Caribbean is in a tsunami
Yeah.
warning right
What
now.
was the seismograph? What was
Like
it?
I think they were
7.1.
around similar to the NorCal one, right? 5.5, something like that.
No,
I thought it
So,
was 7.4.
the first one
Whoa!
was 7.1, and the second one was
Oh
7.5.
yeah, that's way worse.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Oh.
real significant.
They
man.
had
Like I
real
said,
damage. They
all
had
of the
real
Caribbean
damage.
Prayers
is in a
up for
tsunami.
Venezuela, man.
yeah.
because
That's
of
another good name. Is he going to be a future quarterback for the Miami Dolphins? Probably. Right? Doesn't that look like the guy that goes to the Dolphins, Levi? Where is he now? Tennessee? Didn't he try and come out and then went back in?
No,
or
he
something?
left Tennessee. Didn't he go to Cal? No.
He's a USC, I think, right? Is it USC or
I think it
UCLA?
might be USC.
I don't know.
I think it's UCLA.
Too early for me. I'm a couple months away from scouting.
Hey, how good is this Texas Tech quarterback who's
The Sorsby
gambling
guy?
like a drunken sailor? Sorby?
Did you see that he was making $3 bets?
For real?
I said because he only had the $3. So
Yeah,
you know you
Prize
got
Picks.
right. You have to just keep playing scratchers until
Nah,
you get
that
a free
NIL
ticket.
money hit different.
Yeah, man, I don't know, but here's my main thing with the Sorsby thing. You have a gambler that's a disease, number one. I don't know how deep he is in it. We don't know that. I from what I understand, not very deep. It's not a disease to him, but I'm saying it is a disease with a relapse rate of over 75%. And I don't want my quarterback to have bad judgment. Period.
The NFL
ABC. That's my
does
reason.
not want that type of publicity. They are already aware that a lot
No,
of people
they're in
think
bed
the
with
NFL
gambling
is
apps.
rigged.
They're not trying to give these people.
Exactly. They're
Not
not.
trying to give anybody a free pass.
But if he can play,
When has
talent trumps problem.
Well, give it a year or two. Have him play somewhere
He's
else
gonna have
for
to
a
sit
year,
out a year. And everyone's
or
saying
play
he'll
at the
just go to,
UFL
like,
for a
therapy.
year and behave. Right?
He's got NIL money. He's going to pay some cushy place probably in Arizona that he's going to check into rehab for his gambling.
Yeah.
Stay for like maybe max 30 days. And like I'm talking like he's on the golf course every day. This is
Dude,
you're
if
paying like
I'm
$20,000 for this.
Do you know what I
next
tell
year.
him if I'm his agent, which I'm not, but if I'm his agent, what I tell him is I want you to go to Canada, I want you to play in either the Canadian League or I want you to play in the UFL while you rehab, while you go to therapy. I want you to do everything that you possibly can this entire year so that next year when I call teams, I can tell them that you did this, and you behaved. And then he played too. So he played at least not an NFL speed, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I would ask him to do. And he ain't going to do it. But I'm just telling you what I would ask him
touch
to
a
do.
football field. It could decline his worth, especially if he is actually having to go to rehab and fly around and do everything. Nah,
There is no tomorrow.
There will be the Jets will be desperate enough to bring him in as a UDFA next year, and no matter what, if
it was me, Levi, I couldn't.
And then he actually
sit
has
a
less
year.
to wait. He has.
If
less
it was
time
me,
to
I
wait.
couldn't sit a year. I'd have to play football.
Oh,
that's
feel
what
you
I
on
would
that.
do.
I think he'll degrade if he does sit a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big believer in that.
So-
You gotta-
But they said
football
it's gonna
shape
be
is
the,
So
different.
it's gonna be
that's
in the
the
supplemental
passion.
draft.
That's
I
the
think.
passion I
But
want to see.
the thing is this, coming in as a UDFA compared to like a first round pick, he actually has the potential to get paid sooner, just like Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Because there's no 4th, 5th year option. You get paid after what, 3 years, 4 years max?
You can.
Yep. So you get paid sooner.
So, if you're a head coach, right? Don't you want to see that he played the whole year somewhere? That he did well, he produced, he
Oh, yes,
behaved,
of course. If that
didn't
was-
gamble, didn't get in trouble, and was in rehab the entire time.
But let's say he
And
goes
then
to
when
the
I call
CFL and
teams for
throws
you,
10 picks.
it's super easy for me to get you a job.
I think they.
If he
gonna
goes
try
to the
get him,
CFL and
man.
throws 10 picks, he'll never touch a field in the NFL for the rest of his life.
That's the risk that you take.
Yes,
That is
but
the
if
risk.
he does do well, like you're saying, yes, it would dramatically.
It's a
help his
big risk to take, but if I want to
Yeah.
make money off of this kid, I need him to be that guy, not that guy. I don't need you to be good in 4 years, maybe Sam Darnold. I want you to be I want you to be desired as soon as you're available to be picked up. That's what I want. Money speaking,
Yeah.
money
Depends
in
on
your
the agent,
eyes.
whether they advise them the safe route or the risky route.
Also, yeah, depends if you have a big agency also, or if you have some young go-getter type.
Agents come a lot into all this.
It's crazy how much influence an agent has on this entire situation.
Yep.
It's almost like a middle management job you want to get rid of as much as you can, and you just can't.
It's hard. I've looked into how to become an NFL agent.
Carl
It's not easy.
No, it is
Weathers was, yo, blow the truth. What is up?
Smokeland. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Carl Weathers, I'm telling you, there are a couple of football players today too, though, that look like Carl Weathers did. DK might be one of them, actually. So
Lord,
Miles
that's the
Garrett's
one
an
thing.
impressive
One thing about DK,
Lord, the truth is telling the truth.
DK though. Is that
even though I don't like DK, but
Palo Alto is not a richy area. You do have some areas that are pretty rough.
Palo Alto's a good movie. If you get bored,
That's East Palo Alto. That's EPA.
Yep.
Palo Alto.
Because a lot of people think Silicon Valley is like super rich, which is most of it. But you still have pockets everywhere you go in the Bay Area.
I call them pockets of fun. That's where the real people are and the real places to hang out. Best restaurants, best clubs, best bars.
He's not wrong.
Yep. And yep.
So what's the realistic
No.
outcome for the Niners this year, record-wise, now that we have the Myles Garrett information? Has everyone still stuck with their same predictions?
10-7.
Yep.
I'm a
do
10-7. Yeah, I'm a 10-7 guy.
13-4, I mean.
Woo! Best of luck, kid. Best of luck.
Well, how I look
That
at
was
it,
some Harrison Ford for you, Richard.
how I look at it, if you win the division, you do have a more easier path to a Super Bowl. If you are like a wild card team and you make the playoffs, you got to play more football games. And with the new 7 seed, only one team gets a bye. So even if you're a second seed, you still got to play extra games.
Well, let's pick 7 teams that are going to the NFC playoffs then. Can you guys do that?
Easily.
Let's start right away. The Rams,
The
number
Rams.
1, right? I'm guessing Detroit is probably going to sneak in there.
I mean, start with your
Seahawks.
4 division winners, basically.
That's a tough division for the first time.
It really is. I just think the Green Bay is not ready again this year. Again.
So who wins the NFC West?
NFC West, I
Rams.
think the Rams are probably going to win.
Third. Who wins the NFC South? Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks.
That's
awesome.
gonna be the
I
fight.
got the Saints, but I don't know who can agree with me.
That's gonna be the fight.
Ooh.
I got the
It's
Saints,
No one
man.
knows.
I got Shuck and Kellen Moore. Shuck and Kellen Moore. Ooh,
Did you say
Tyson.
no one's going to
Jordan
agree with
Tyson.
you?
Uh-oh, McNiner? We don't agree on anything.
I got the Saints too.
Let's
No
go.
love
And
for
the main reason why is
Bryce
like,
Young, Kevin Stefanski in Atlanta. Come on.
Oh, and
I mean, the
Baker
the
already
Bucks
said-
are getting old. They're like everyone's favorite, but they're getting old.
well, once
And
Liam
yes,
Cohen
they got
left,
some
I
young
was out.
wide receivers, but it's still like they have a contract dispute with Baker Mayfield. Like things are looking kind of bleak for the Bucks right now.
And
The
we
only
took
thing
their
good for
best
them.
wide
Go ahead.
receiver or their most prominent wide receiver. He's with
Yeah,
us.
He's a
we
legend.
took their Jerry Rice, so we want him to do
Ekbuka's ready to
Jerry
take
Rice
over.
things when he leaves, the way Jerry Rice did things when he left us. That's what we're looking for from Evans. That's the mistake that we're still trying to make up for, and I think that Evans gives us that last Jerry Rice last gas in the tank
Yeah,
that we
man.
missed out on, that we should have never missed out
Yeah,
on.
Jerry Rice went to the Super Bowl with the
Never wanted
Raiders
to get
and
rid of
went
him.
over across.
He was injured and forced to play for
But
Tampa.
if one, but
And
if,
got
you know, and listen, I'm a Yankees fan who was all about trading Jeter because I was just sick of him. I didn't even care anymore. But Jerry Rice off the Niners, to me, that's like, that doesn't make any sense. Same thing with Joe Montana. I
Joe
didn't get that
Montana, I
stuff.
mean, yeah,
that
that's
stuff
kind
blew
of
my
what we-
mind
what
as a
we
child.
did.
I will say
Trade
that
for
with
a
the
Raider
addition of Mike
jersey.
Evans, your offense should be fucking unstoppable in the red zone.
I mean, in the
You
red
hit
zone,
all three fucking layers. So
we have CMC, we have Kittle, and we have Mike Evans in the red zone with Brock Purdy.
you got to pick your poison with those
Pretty
three
nice.
players.
It's
You really
disgusting.
fucking do.
It's
It's
pretty
disgusting.
Nice. Pretty
Our
nice.
problem is going to be that DB room, and I don't know if anybody else feels that, but for me, the DB room is the problem right now. Not the O line,
I
not the D
echo the
line,
sentiment.
not the edge. Yeah, thank
we
you.
don't have a real playmaking.
We don't have a
zone
top 32
playmaking,
safety.
plane breaking.
Some
Safe,
teams have two.
a true free. We don't.
Yeah, if you look up our safeties, not one of them makes it in the top 32. There are teams with disgusting safety duos on their team.
I could be wrong, but I think y'all need young D linemen to really step up a little.
Did you just say we need young D? You better
Definitely.
check
Step-
yourself, fool.
But
Check
they need
yourself.
to, they played pretty good.
You
last year,
need
but-
some young.
What a
Yeah.
pause.
But
Do we say pause?
Oh.
People?
Do you know how many
Whatever,
times a day I
Gatorade
have to
lover.
stop myself
Kenny
from
likes that
saying
young
D,
D.
and I make sure I say defense?
I'm gonna start saying defense.
Yeah,
real
defense. Let's
question,
bring
though-
defense back. Because seriously,
which direction does the NFC North go? Chicago, of course, won last year, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Detroit, still Detroit.
Still
they are
Detroit.
moving NL from right tackle to left tackle. If
That's
I'm not
right.
mistaken.
Which I think is a mistake, but it's not up to me.
So
Yep.
people
Go ahead,
can
John.
people can disagree with me, but I think, unfortunately, I know a Bears fan and he's not optimistic. I don't know what's wrong with him. I do think the Bears will get better this year.
Is he a Bears fan again?
I don't know anymore. When it comes to the Vikings, that's a very unusual situation. So I'm not even going to predict that situation.
And I was
That's-
about to mention
that's
that the
tough,
Kyle
too.
Murray situation with
Packers.
Jetta's up there and Addison,
I don't know.
And Jennings.
Watkinson,
I am gonna if I fall
a
on
good
a sword.
defense that took 2 D linemen first in this round.
And then Aaron Jones can catch passes out of backfield too.
And then also, I'll fall on this sword if I'm wrong, but I don't think the Lions are gonna impress me because
Yep.
that's-
I
Gibbs
agree.
is what impresses me. Gibbs.
I agree.
Also, they mentioned
St.
Matt
Brown,
LaFleur,
man.
the Green Bay Packers head
good.
coach, as a
He's very
potential hot seat candidate. this
Okay, see, that's what I said. So for me, Green Bay, I don't even count this year as being in the playoffs. I could be wrong about that, but that's a team that I'm willing to say I don't think is going to make it. AFC North, though, that's a little different. That's a tough one.
Oh yeah, it's a hard division too.
Yeah.
the best team. And again, I could be wrong. The Ravens overall, they have the most complete team. And then when you look at that division, again, Cincinnati,
I'd agree.
their quarterback, but when you look at the rest of that team, the Browns.
They'll score 40, but they'll give up 45.
Yes, that's the problem with that.
My
group.
thing to watch with them is
They are
actually
the
the
Bengals,
Dexter
yeah.
Lawrence trade with YTC's Giants.
They did the best they could to improve their
And then,
team, the Bengals,
Let's be
though.
completely honest about the.
They also signed
They
Seattle's edge
bang.
rusher.
It's really real. Like,
Yeah,
Boye
you let one of the
Mafe,
best
if I'm not
out of
mistaken.
the gate.
Let's be completely
To
honest
let them go
about
to the Ravens. That was
the Browns. I don't believe in the dumb stories that are they're trying to ship Shador away.
yeah, unlikely.
They have a lot of young players who are coming out of college that have quality resumes.
Nailed
There's
2
a lot of
drafts in a
upside
row.
on these kids. My problem is that the Browns organization don't really know how to develop their.
The owners are what's the most dookie part of the Browns,
Yeah.
guys. It's the
Yes.
owners.
Browns going brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and sadly, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. And Jim Jim Schwartz is gone, so that's going to be something. No Schwartz, no Miles Garrett. If you can think that I think they were their top 5-6 defense last year, but I'm saying with the missing those guys, they may be middle of the road, and then potentially moving, better. But I think they start middle of the road with missing those two guys. I really do.
I know from the Ravens schedule, of course, the other AFC North teams are playing. I think we play the NFC South this year. So we have like I know the Ravens, for example,
Panthers
our
are going to
first
be a
5
problem.
games are some of the fucking easiest games I've seen.
Don't rule out the Panthers, though. That's not an easy game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's a
they
really
usually
good defense,
play
man.
well. Oh yeah, that DB.
Yeah.
I watched that game against y'all.
But the Falcons are trash. I'm sorry. No disrespect. You better keep a handle on Bijan Robinson and Drake London. You should be fine.
I hate what the Falcons have done in the past couple drafts, to be honest.
You didn't, but you liked the Watts pick, right? You didn't like the Pierce and the Walker?
Oh, that was about all. Yeah. Give me my Xavier Watts, Buckheads. But we're happy with Mo. It's not like Malachi has played bad.
Yeah. Oh, all 3 of them are good. Malachi, Imanwari, and they're all good.
Yeah.
Watts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, like I said, I'm excited about the youth. I told y'all the oldest wide receiver we have in the room is like 26. And it's kind of the same thing with our edge room. And the biggest thing for the Ravens last year, we lost Nnamdi Madubuike. And when you lose a guy that gives you 12.5 sacks from the inside and takes away double teams every time, like a Chris Jones from the Chiefs, man, that hurts. And that's why our defense fell apart. Without him, Clowney would have no sacks. Kyle Van Noy would have no sacks. And again, we finished franchise worst last year.
The reason I think your division is wide open, no offense to the talent on your team and the potential, is everything's new. And it just it worked for the Seahawks. It worked for the Seahawks. I'm just saying, it may take a minute. It may take a minute to get going.
Declan Doyle, technically, his first time ever calling plays. That is fucking worrisome. As much as I'm really excited, him and fucking Lamar are the same age. They seem like they are fucking grooving right now. I've never seen Lamar actually so happy.
You know what? That
kind of
think about how cool that is when the guy you're working with knows the same TV shows and music you like and all that shit. It works, man.
We brought back, and then we also brought back some other Raven coaches that Harbaugh ran off that were head coaching candidates, like Anthony Weaver, who was down in Miami coaching their D-line. I'm pretty excited about the coaching staff. I fucking really am. And it's just such a young team.
You should take that division. I think your only competition will be maybe the Steelers.
And the Ravens have had some pretty good drafts, of course. Doesn't hurt. But still got to all come together. At the end of the day, it's fucking football.
Listen, that's the difference between a touchdown and getting sacked right there. Mm-hmm. That 4.82, 4.84. Yeah, that's the difference between a sack and a touchdown, my friend.
Yeah. But what was the 10-yard split? That's all that really matters. A quarterback is not running.
Great question, Levi, because that's all
Purdy. I talk about this with my trainer. Football is not a fucking long distance
Purdy's
running
got
game.
Lamar
it is
Jackson
a change of direction and violent
split.
rotations style of game.
You know that already, Levi. That's why you said it, because Brock has the same 10-yard split as Lamar Jackson. That's why you said it.
Does he really?
Yeah, you thought you knew that. Shit.
No, I didn't know that. I just
Papa J, you look like you're gonna do stand-up.
The 10-yard split matters. I don't trade my 40 anymore. I literally only trade my 10-yard split.
You ever wonder what?
Look at that. That's funny.
You look like you're on the Jackbox game where you do the comedian.
Go Commanders was on earlier on the chat with was it Ashley? Were you on Ashley or? I think you were on
Ashley
chat.
Grant Cohn's girlfriend.
Ariona.
Now
Ashley Areolas.
I don't know what that is.
Ashley.
You talking about Ashley Areolas that doesn't wear anything on her shoulders?
With crazy face.
Ashley Areola.
It's so hilarious. He says
that's Grant's girlfriend.
Purdy is not buns. Come on now.
I thought he was married.
He was.
Oh, he's divorced now?
No, he's dating Ashley.
I'm not qualified to talk about
it. I know, yeah. I don't like...
No.
But I do know Ashley Areolas very well.
But Ashley and Grant are actually dating.
They are now.
Yep.
I don't know who that person is.
I have no clue
Uh-oh.
about anybody we talked
She's
about.
she's all right. She's not. I don't think she's a bad person.
Rafa, is this true?
Uh-oh.
He owes me $7. You don't matter.
Yo,
that's fine.
Lombardi doesn't care about any of you people, bro.
By the way, YouTube says you are not bound to read your super chats, but it is
Yo,
considered
I've said
best
this-
etiquette.
I've said
to
this before.
Respond to super
I've
chats.
said
I
this
read
before.
super chats, and I don't care what YouTube
Every
says.
time, and I try not to, but every time I go into Lombardi's into his room and listen to one of his shows, he's literally talking shit to the chat, like saying, "That's why I'm up here and you guys are down there." Yeah, like that's the kind of shit I walk into every time I go to his channel.
Wait, are you saying?
I
Are you
swear to
saying
God.
someone who has a show and he's like being
shit, my
disrespectful
glasses.
in his chat? What?
It happened.
Meanwhile, I'm on my channel. I don't
Yeah,
know shit, guys.
bro.
What
I'm
do
just
I know,
saying that I
right? That's
wouldn't
why
say
I'm
it if
the
it wasn't
armchair
true.
guy sitting
What's
here.
up, Bryant?
I'm not exaggerating.
You
Bro.
see you there.
I see why he, is not
mean,
popular amongst.
He's like in
folks.
Prague,
He
and
can-
like he's
he
in a
can be a
cart being
bit,
pulled by
arrogant,
sheep
a
and
bit,
shit. And he's eating bratwurst. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Are you talking about the Niners?
But
Or,
but
like,
man,
what's going on?
he's statistically the guy is just simply on it, man. He's giving you the inside scoop, man. He's
got a little
giving you with
Asperger's,
He's
facts,
giving you the
yeah.
inside scoop from inside the Niners asshole, like right up in that motherfucker.
Well,
Like he gives
I'd
you
rather have
the
it
deep
in.
truth.
I'd rather have it in than out. Pause.
But I'll tell you what. But I still would rather watch him than Grant. so I
Don't
will
just
say that.
don't just spew hate and call it being real. You're just a moron making up stuff.
Right.
That's not
The thing with Lombardi is that the Niners have
Narcissism
never
at
done
its finest.
anything wrong ever. That's kind of
I love Lombardi. Lombardi's the man for me. He keeps it 100.
Hey,
he's the
man.
nicest guy I've ever
Look,
met.
I'm gonna tell you.
His
Yeah.
data, like Terror Dome said, his data is on hit. His stats,
Hell yeah.
everything else.
Not only that, he does it from.
he just looks at the brighter side of things. He doesn't look at the negative stats. He looks
Sure.
mostly at the positive stats.
And he does it all from an
That's
uber
what he
black
promotes, is the
Jaguar.
positive
But
stats.
you have to do, honestly.
Hey, man,
While
that's-
he's swimming to Alcatraz,
perfect
he does his
there,
show.
Papa.
Oh yeah,
That's
Kenny,
what it
I was
is.
gonna bring that up. What-
Did you see when he was swimming to
everybody
Alcatraz
that just
and doing the
everybody
show?
just got hate in their heart that are negative just go towards Grant Cohen.
You know, that's funny
Dave
because
Chappelle, haters
people
ball.
love to
It's
be,
horrible
Cone
to him. The
juice.
sky is falling. We'll
but
never
people love
win
to
a
be negative when it
game.
comes to Shador. So I don't get it.
BA is right. If you want that, go to Grant Cohen. But him and BA can pack that stuff up and take it to BC and be in that shit show.
I'm
BA
saying
is-
you get the show live and direct
BA is
from
the
the
equivalent
culo.
of buckwheat,
Commanders, like, right
in
from the
National
culo.
Football League.
I
From
don't know
inside
how
the
true
cooler.
this is, but I think I have breaking news.
He
Lions
separates
cornerback
back, man.
Terrion Arnold arrested, facing life in prison.
Oh no, didn't his brother
What?
just go there?
What?
The former first-round pick. From
Yeah,
the
remember he was the
Lions
first round pick.
from
He was one of the.
Alabama.
Didn't he go with Rakestraw or whatever? What was that guy's name? Who was the other guy they took that year, the cornerback?
I know,
That was
the
going to
exact
solve their
name.
problems.
He's a pretty solid guy.
I think
Or-
it is straight.
The
shot.
Hillsborough
No.
County Police Department announced Wednesday that cornerback Terrion Arnold was arrested and is facing multiple felony charges that are reportedly carrying the potential for life in jail.
Messing with jail bodies is a felony offense.
Primary conspirator in a targeted armed robbery and kidnapping on February the 4th.
We'll see the footage.
I know.
That'll
Right?
do it.
It's gonna be
We'll see.
wild.
Ooh.
So talking about that NFC North,
Here we go again. We might be able to say bye to the Detroit Lions again.
dude, that's rough. He's actually pretty good.
He is.
Yeah, I think Detroit's overrated. They're going to be battling that third and fourth place against
So did we finish the divisions?
We did not. We got sidetracked. But man, if
Yeah.
they do flop, the story is going to be: was Ben Johnson actually all that bravado of the New York?
I'm on the Johnson train,
Detroit
man.
Lions.
I'm on the Johnson train. That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to say
So
pause.
I'll say that.
But I was on the Johnson train.
I mean, for the NFC, the last one is.
Told you can walk in
Pause.
on this show anytime and hear some wild shit.
And I think the Eagles take the East. Honestly, I don't think the Cowboys or Giants have it this year. Sorry, Commanders fan.
Really? You don't think Levi? You're gonna sleep on the Cowboys again?
They
Remember
gonna beat
last year you had them finishing last.
Didn't they
I
finish
mean,
last?
until that trade
Almost
deadline,
last?
was that really wrong though?
Yeah, no.
When we talk about that trade deadline, man, was actually really
Listen,
well
they
done.
surprised even me last year because I was
That
kind
was
of
wild.
trolling on the whole Dallas Cowboys, but they wound up being pretty good.
But
Yeah, but
I
this
mean,
year they got Pickens. They got everything this year to
Yeah.
succeed. So I don't see why they can't.
we were
Dak
talking
will
about
score
Pickens.
now.
What happens
Yeah,
if Jalen Hurts or Saquon Barkley take a little injury? It could happen. I'm out on
fan
the
base
the
wants the
skins
kid
though.
from
I'm out on the
Stanford.
skins though. I don't see it happening.
Tanner McKee, half the fan base wants to see him.
Yeah, you're right. People love that guy.
Oh man.
That's right, Commanders. Go Commanders.
Now that I'm rewinding a little bit because this one,
Which shit?
I don't
Yeah,
know who the fuck y'all are talking about is the funniest part.
that's a great picture, by the way.
oh my god, I'm not picturing that.
Yo, Papa J, the baby shark Brandon Ayuk thing was my favorite of all the videos that I saw of him doing that dance.
Yeah, he's doing the baby
It was
shark. He's doing
Daddy
playing
shark,
soccer.
Daddy shark. Oh, what is he doing, bro? What's wrong with that kid?
Clown.
He's being weird.
Yeah, he was.
By the way, congrats to Devonta Smith.
I don't
got
know.
Married, by the way. Speaking
Yeah.
of that whole
Is
division.
it- I think there's truth to this statement.
Sydney Prescott getting the ring.
That's his
before
young
that.
daughter, I believe.
I was just gonna say, is that his granddaughter? I knew it was something. I knew it wasn't the wife. I was like, wait, no.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
old
go
she is. I think she's
granddaughter.
like really young though.
Yeah. Pause. Pause again.
Dax
So-
elusive. He dodged the bullet with that fiance of his.
That was
I gotta
close.
tell you that. Who
Some
wouldn't
men
sign
don't
that
dodge it.
prenup? She
Some men
told,
have
he
some
told her
bad
hit the
luck.
road. Hit the road.
Yeah. If you stay with your wife, that's
Oh,
great. I'm just saying.
bro.
If you get divorced, that sucks.
Bro, if they got married and divorced in Texas,
What's that, like a day? You could do that in a day, right?
50% of everything to buy.
Can't you do
Yeah,
that in the same day in Texas?
He asked her, "Hey, you gonna sign this prenup, or it just ain't happening, boo?" And
I
guess
feel
it
like a
ain't
lot of
happening.
oil tycoons have married a lot of strippers in Texas, and that has to be annulled quickly. No questions asked.
You'll never
Texas.
take
What
my
is
loot.
this Texas?
I never drank so much in my life. I'm your
Jerry
wife,
Jones'
Cindy.
old White House across from the practice facility.
I'm your wife.
But no, for real. Other than Kenny, who do you, Dallas or New York or Philly for?
Yeah,
the
no,
I
I'm
got
on the-
that. Dallas got the talent. I
I'm
got
sticking with Dallas. I honestly think it's Dallas.
Yeah.
It's been 2
Okay.
years since they've won, which is weird
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Poor Commanders.
Yeah, I
mean,
blame
they
Adam
still could.
Peters.
Commanders went all the way to the NFC Championship, little known against or little remembered against Philly. Man, they had a squad. They caught lightning in the bottle. Maybe the injuries heal up and they get a couple of ball players here and there, but who knows?
Well, this is going way back, but I used to love Clinton Portis, man.
I
I
will
used to
admit,
love Clinton Portis.
You
And
gotta
which
love.
school did he go to?
The Ohio State. No,
Didn't
just
Ricky
kidding.
Williams
I
tear
remember-
it
I
up?
wish I thought you were gonna say something.
I remember when I was a teenager, there was this game called NFL Streets Volume 2.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah, you would
Clinton-
like jump up and slam your guy on the
And
ground.
Clinton Portis was the best player on that game. Everybody would just
Number
pick him
26.
because he could do all the tricks and he would put your power meter all the way and he could do all those cool turbo stuff.
You know what though? I was just
They'd
looking
love
at
him
the
in Japan.
Commanders
So-
roster. You gotta like. They brought in Laramie Tunsil to be that franchise left tackle now.
The blue screen is making
Protect
it
Jaden.
impossible for us to see. Oh, there it is. I see it.
And they took
Hold
one of
on,
the guys I
hold
think
on.
you liked. Was it last year? Connerly Jr. from Oregon.
Connor, yeah. Well, I don't like
Yeah.
anybody from Oregon, to be honest, but
But
You don't
they
like the
took him-
Ducks?
I'm not a
2025.
fan of the Ducks. I've said this before. I don't
Terga.
know something about that
Me
team.
either.
Wasn't Ricky Williams a Hurricane?
No, he's a Texas guy.
No, but Portis was. That's what he was saying before.
Yeah,
That's why when he put up
Portis,
the U, that's why I said the Ohio State.
Clinton Portis.
So, Sidney
We had Clinton
Prescott,
Portis, Frank Gore, Walter Payton's son, all in the same backfield.
That's
and Willis
crazy.
McGahee. All in the
Wow,
same
Willis
Willis,
McGahee.
that's
Holy,
who I
I
was
haven't heard
thinking
that
of.
shit in a while.
Dude, Willis was such an animal for us.
Wasn't he? I was gonna say he was a Raven too.
Yeah, that's who I was like, I know one of my guys. It was Willis.
Yes, he's ready to play. Like,
Look, he's Go Commander says he looks like Buckwheat and Marlon Wayans had a baby.
Buckwheat
have
Wayans.
Buck.
Remember Saturday Night Live? Buckwheat sings.
Oh yeah,
Wookin' Panub and all the places. Wookin' Panub.
Once.
No, that was Eddie Murphy. That was Eddie Murphy on SNL.
That's right. You get them all.
The early
Buckwheat
Saturday Night Lives were
sings
wild,
with
but they were
classics.
raw as hell. They were really raw. I just remember the James Brown in the hot tub. That was my favorite, and I didn't know what was going on when I was little, but I loved it.
Man, he did that.
I'm in the hot tub.
Jones.
Gotta kiss
I'm
myself.
Gumby, damn it. Eddie Murphy
Gumby,
is an
damn it.
institution.
He's just like
Shout out
a
Eddie
Mexican
Murphy,
guy,
the
Gumby.
greatest that ever did it.
The
man.
fake mustache. Mr. Bill. Holy shit. Yo, if you guys have never seen Mr. Bill, just look up Mr. Bill when you're done after the show.
Eddie was actually Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
There was Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood too. But
Yeah.
Mr. Bill was like one of the first like cartoons that Saturday Night Live did.
Claymation, Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. He would always get wrecked.
He would be like, "Why is this puppet driving the car?" And then they'd be like, "Don't worry, just be careful." And then I don't know if you guys remember, but in the 90s they brought it back with a cat named Toonses. And Toonses would be driving the cat, and they're like, "You sure you want to let your cat drive?" And he's like, "Yeah." He drives this one, and he goes off the cliff, and it's like, "Ah!" And they just like blow up.
Oh no!
The same gag. They're the same gag. Same gag. But it worked back in the day. I don't know if it would work today, but yes, exactly. I tried it in a short, but it didn't really work out the same way.
Frank Gore, the U.
Well, hold on.
Had some good tight ends too. Kellen Winslow, Jeremy Shockey.
Yeah, so I don't like
sophisticated.
I don't like to call this out like to be a dick or anything, but Frank Gore had one of the lowest, if not the lowest, Wanderlich score.
Sophisticated.
Ever, and he was still one of the best football players
Doesn't
ever.
the U
Even
still
though they
hold
didn't
the
think he was
record
very smart.
for like most amount of guys to go in the first round. Or
Run
something
that rock.
Like that.
Wait, hold on.
Third
do we have Walter
third
White
all
there? I
time
just
in
noticed.
rush yards. 16
Walter
times.
White?
That's Walter White.
Who, McNiner or Papa J?
No.
How do I look like Walter White?
You don't. That's why I'm like, it can't be Levi and it can't be Terradome. Is it me?
Is it me?
Oh
It
yeah,
is?
yeah. You.
I got a hat too. I can do the hat if you want.
He's-
Walter White.
He's selling meth in Arizona, ladies and gentlemen.
Blue glass, we call
I thought it
it.
was
Hey,
Blue
you
glass.
gotta make money somehow, you know.
And it's easy. You don't blow yourself up.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, don't blow yourself
Just
up. You had a good
follow
day.
lab safety protocols, guys. Not that hard.
Hey, do that.
You know what they did?
Again, put that glasses on. You
They
look
did
like,
too good a job when they
Malkovich.
busted
What's his
onto
name?
the drug
John
scene.
Malkovich.
That's what happened.
Oh,
John
dude.
Malkovich?
They did too good a job.
They did.
What about that's a great movie, Malkovich. When everyone's John Malkovich.
No,
I think they
you
actually
look like
talked
him
to
with your
that guy.
glasses on and your hat off.
I do. I used to be able to do his voice when I can't do it anymore. Did you ever see the Rounders movie where they're like betting, they're gamblers?
Yes.
Malkovich.
Yo, he's funny.
Malkovich is bad, man. Malkovich
Yeah,
is
That's
a
a
Malkovich
great
is
bad
funny.
actor.
dude, man. That's a bad.
I wish I could do it. I can't do it anymore. But I used to be able to do John Malkovich impression. It was pretty good.
I remember.
I hate
when-
to say that and then not do it. But
I remember when those cable
Give it a
channels.
try. Give it a try. Come
I
on.
remember when those cable channels
John Malkovich.
would show like those movies that and
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's not good.
I
anymore.
I saw Con Air, and I always
Oh.
thought like Malkovich was like the most coolest like actor in that
Villain.
movie.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this guy is cool. I thought he was a bad guy because again, I didn't know. And then I learned he was an actor, but like I said, man, this dude nailed it perfectly.
He's always been a really good dramatic actor. If
He's
you've
a
ever
great
seen,
actor.
he's really funny though when he's being funny.
My
Because like you
algorithm
know
doesn't
him as
talk
such a
about the
dramatic actor, so when he's trying to be funny, it's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, if you've ever seen the movie The Messengers, which is about Joan of Arc in France, he plays the king, but he's like goofy, and so it's weird because he's usually playing like a serious character.
Apparently, Niners fans found Sean McVay on vacation and like
Oh no!
slightly ambushed him, but he's apparently being a good sport about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought they were
I saw
like,
this
harassing
19
him and shit for a second. So I was
like I said, my
no,
algorithm knows we're talking
Oh,
about
okay,
him.
okay.
They like surrounded him with like boards and like with 49ers on it. And
Yeah, well, that's okay. But,
Yeah, like I said, it was all good fun.
like if they
but
were
he
just,
took
yeah,
it
they
a
were
bit
just,
fun.
yeah.
They're around him chanting,
Yeah, no, I didn't know
Pretty
if we were
fucking
watching like a
hilarious.
video that was like going to be on the news later, or if we were
He's
just
he's
watching
used
something.
to it. He's used to it. If,
Sean
if,
McVay.
if he's
Sean
coached
McVay
if he's
died
coached
today.
at SoFi, he's used to it.
He's like,
He was surrounded by a
You
pack of
got me, you
49er fans.
Yeah,
Oh,
And run
we
over.
own everywhere you are.
He can't get away from us.
Sean
Yeah,
McVay,
it's what we do.
40 years old.
We'll go to Australia. They can't get me there.
Oh, you wait
Dude, how
till that-
many players are
You
we gonna
wait
lose
till
in
that
Australia?
kangaroo come on there with that SF cake.
Kangaroo song. Oh, hold on, that's a kangaroo. Hello? No, we're not talking about kangaroos.
No, you cannot hop in that pocket.
You wanna hear something funny?
I always wanted to ride around in a kangaroo's pouch. Yeah.
You want to hear something funny? Has nothing to do with football, but the Australian soccer team, their nickname is the Socceroos. Kangaroo soccer.
Nice.
Kangaroo and soccer.
Socceroos. They should have been the Underoos because they're down under. Hey!
That's better.
In a while.
The Underoos.
Yeah, I like Batman.
It's hard to have a name, the Socceroos, and then like right next door in New Zealand, you have the Maoris who do the fucking all black dance, and they're like, huh, huh, and then you're the Socceroos. Like you should be embarrassed.
I know.
Even though that's rugby and it's not. I'm just saying, but still, you got to be a little more badass, Australia. Shit.
Oh,
But
to go to that
some of the things you
Australia
can do.
game would be so
The
fun.
elapid snakes.
Yeah, a little alligator,
they got a whole
crocodile
bunch of
mascot,
poisonous,
something intimidating.
Poisonous snakes down there. Crocs.
I actually saw some Aussie guy today
Crikey.
here for the World Cup, and he was talking about taking his family out to Texas Roadhouse. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Does he mean Outback?
Levi.
Outback.
Levi.
I think they would go more.
Levi.
towards
He went to
Outback.
I mean,
Texas
they would be
Roadhouse, but they give you
disappointed
free-
either way. I'm just saying.
Levi.
I think they might.
Yeah.
They might have wanted to go to Outback.
So there
Drive a
are
Subaru.
Europeans who are posting like TikTok or like all those
Oh
videos.
yeah, they're all doing it.
And so there was a video. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a guy. He went to North Carolina because of the
North Kakalaka.
There was an exhibition game with the U.S. and Senegal, and he went to North Carolina. He's like, "Wow, this place is like nuts." We thought,
Oh yeah.
and basically he's like, "Wow, North Carolinians and people from the UK come from the same." But that was so hilarious.
Oh yeah, you're in the original colonies right
All because I think
You're gonna
Scotland's
find
down
some,
here
you're
in
gonna
Miami
find some
now,
relatives.
actually. But a lot of the Aussies, I guess, are down in Texas, and they're figuring out what Texas barbecue is for the first time. Of course, Papa
there.
Jay's
I'd
not here.
rather have Memphis barbecue. No disrespect.
But like, first of all, they're all freaked out that wait, you can have
Papa
as much
J, no
Coke as you
disrespect.
want, unlimited refills. And then like it's like they fucking came and put bread on the table. I was like, I didn't order bread. And they're like, no,
I
it's
only
free,
want the
as much
bread.
as you can eat.
So
That's
there
right.
there was a Swedish guy.
Texas Roadhouse is really good. They give you when you walk in there. There's a
Oh, the
barrel
peanuts. We
full
talked
of
about the
peanuts.
peanuts. Yeah.
Oh, on the
Yeah.
floor and
You
shit.
throw
Just
it
wipe
all
it
on the floor. And
He's
they
like,
throw
just hand us a bag of peanuts. So he's like,
That's
but
a
I didn't
proper
pay.
cattle
Like,
ranch.
no, it's free as much as you
Yeah,
want.
I don't like stuff all over the floor when I'm eating.
Oh,
You don't want to slip on some
No,
peanuts and
no,
fall
it's
on some
only in the
purple
lobby
cabbage.
part of it. It's
Trying to
only
have
in
a
the
steak.
lobby.
So
I managed a steakhouse, and
I'll
it
take
was
it to go,
called
please.
Texas Roadhouse and Grill. And the motherfucker owner literally used the Texas Roadhouse brand and
He just added the end
motherfuckers.
grill.
He won a lawsuit against them because he was there first, and he was a good old boy in the Carolinas. So he
Okay.
won the lawsuit and got the right to keep the name, but add grill on the end.
so
Yeah.
Motherfucker, excuse
Here's the
my
story.
language.
So
Texas Pete
Steak
hot sauce
barbecue.
is manufactured down here in North Carolina.
yeah, so Sweden played at Levi Stadium,
Mhm.
and they tried like those food truck tacos, and he like, oh my gosh, you have food like this. And so again, I'm biased. Our
Yeah, we got
tacos
it.
are delicious.
Oh, yeah,
And so
y'all
he's
got
like,
the
I don't
OG
want
food
to go
trucks.
back
We
to
be the
Sweden without
fattest
these
country in the
tacos.
world, man.
Yeah,
Americans
fattest
eat.
ass.
Fun
Fattest
fact,
ass.
if you look on the bottle, I think it's
Americans eat,
Tabasco.
man. We-
Texas
hey,
Pete might do it
we
too.
put it
Every
away.
bottle actually has a number etched into the glass bottom. That number is
Like a VIN
actually-
number.
No, it's based on how spicy that Tabasco sauce is. Every bottle of Tabasco is slightly different. And so if you really know the heat level you want from it, look at that number. I think it's like 1 through 13 or something.
I like to be surprised.
If you work at
Yeah.
a Cracker Barrel, they'll teach you shit.
That Texas Pete Blacko. That
If I have some
high on the
ranch,
Scoville,
I'll be
buddy.
okay.
I'm from the South, and I fucking hate ranch. It's
Hey,
disgusting.
did you hear about the people coming for the World Cup to visit the U.S. and they're finding ranch for the first time and they're trying to sneak it back?
Yeah.
Levi, what would you
Ranch
do?
dressing?
It's all short on that. It's like when they get back home to Britain and they're like, I don't fucking want beans and toast.
No, I want ranch and nothing else.
Fucking ranch. I want buttermilk, ranch, and Texas
Buttermilk
brisket.
Yeah.
ranch. Yes.
Buttermilk ranch.
Well,
Hidden
and
Valley
listen,
ranch.
and if you love like the blue Doritos, which I prefer over the original nachos, that's ranch. You love ranch.
Bro, you a
I
criminal.
hate to tell you. That's why
So-
it's blue.
So there is, because I think I'm the only person watching the English broadcast because the Spanish broadcast is way better. But there is a former Dutch player who they were in Kansas City to watch Messi, and he tried barbecue. He's like, "Whoa, I've lived in the Netherlands, and you guys eat this? What?" And so
Yo.
like people are learning.
Just so you know, I've been to the Netherlands and there is not really good food there. Like
I
they
know.
got pizza,
The
they got food
Aussie
from other
taco,
countries and
It's
shit.
like, I guess there are no
Hot
Texas
dogs with
roadhouses
mayo
in
and mayo
Australia.
with fries and shit. No joke. That's what they eat.
And
A lot of
he,
mayo.
he was
So guys,
saying,
let's
he's
go
like,
open Texas Roadhouse in Australia. We'll be fucking
So,
millionaires.
the funny thing about it, like, if you're watching the broadcast, they
Three
brought out,
men
like,
from America died.
barbecue, and he's like, I tried so many
Look
barbecues.
off.
He's like, I tried so many barbecue, and I'm like, I can understand why you guys are kind of heavy out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Good
gravy.
food. Yeah, man.
It's the unlimited Coke
We
refills.
throw down
But you
burgers,
can't find the same kind of spices
Yeah, I don't.
in
I don't, have,
Europe
I
and
don't
stuff.
drink
stuff.
You
soda.
can't
That's
find
the
all
one
that
thing I don't do.
barbecue,
because everything's regulated.
That's
Potato
the whole
salad.
joke.
That's
Don't
true.
eat
They have a
nothing.
lot of things
French
banned.
fries,
Great
baked
Britain
potato.
kept
Yeah,
India
man.
in,
Philly cheesesteaks,
Mm.
as like a
Uh,
vassal state forever.
Maine lobster,
It was all for the
you know.
spices, bro.
Chesapeake crab.
Briskets.
You can eat in
love
America.
brisket.
It's the best place.
Go eat some British food and then go eat some Indian food, and you'll figure out why they held on to India for so fucking long.
India has all the spices, baby.
Yeah.
India's got beautiful cooking. I would
Remember-
love to study.
That's
more
where all the spices came and went through. Back
Yeah,
I was
in the,
having-
way
Sure,
back
run
in the
you
day.
out of here, buddy.
So I was having a conversation years ago with
I gotta
YTC.
go, guys. Actually, I'll catch y'all.
All right,
It was-
Levi.
It was fun. I appreciate
care,
you.
Levi.
Sorry, John Jay.
Have a-
I'll catch y'all
Thanks
later.
for coming, Levi.
Yes, sir. I gotta
Levi Stadium out.
I was having this conversation a long time ago with one of YTC's stubborn friends. He's a good kid. He's a little bit stubborn, and he's like, I don't understand this soccer. And then when you're watching the World Cup, you start to learn something that soccer is America's game because we're the only nation where you have all 48 nations that are participating that live somewhere in the corner of the United States. That's why people are so passionate about kicking a ball, and you learn about communities that you lived in for many years that you did not know that you have, like people from the Czech Republic, or you have people from like Sweden, or you have people from places like Portugal in the South. You starting to learn about how rich this country is. That we are American, but we represent the whole world, and that's one of the reasons why soccer is more American than the rest of the world, because you come to the United States and you find people that you never knew existed. And that's why when you have all these Europeans and other people, what, you have communities like us here that never knew that because they think, Americans are their own people. You learn something. And then you having people who are like, because they're playing a lot of games in Kansas City and a lot of games in Dallas, and they're learning, wow, look at these states. Look at these things that we don't have in Europe. It's opening up their eyes that soccer is not, played in Hispanic communities. It's played everywhere.
It's played everywhere, but I believe it was started in Mesoamerica by South Americans. They used to play some game where they slid into the ball. Have you ever seen this? I don't know if that's the origin of soccer, but I thought it was invented in the Mayans, right? The Aztecs and the Mayans.
Every culture
A
has had
similar game. Yeah, that's true.
every culture's had a certain game where you kicked a round.
It's such
up,
an easy game with the ball. Yeah.
Because I'm not from the South, and but our star defender Chris Richard, born in Birmingham, Alabama, his father was a semi-professional basketball player in Europe, and he was playing basketball. One day, He picked up a soccer ball and he learned it was really good. When soccer is flourishing, and again, I know people do not like the English broadcast, but when you hear these stories, like in these communities that soccer is technically not, it really shows you how the U.S. men's national team plus our foreign players who are born abroad is a perfect embodiment of our American spirit.
That's what they want for football, man.
Yeah.
They want to expand football the way soccer is and just make it worldwide, which
Mhm.
I would love.
So
I'm all for it.
I know, like Korey, I have a picture. He'll get mad at me. This is a football stream, but yeah, I love every sport. I've been fortunate to participate and try every sport. Soccer is just one of those sports that are like when you see it for the first time, you may not understand it, but when you talk to a soccer fan, they're more passionate, even with their crappy nation, than most fans of their own professional sports teams.
That's because they don't know football.
They say the earliest documented kicking game dates back to 2nd or 3rd century BC in China during
Shaolin
the Han
soccer.
Han Dynasty. I think I'm saying that right. Players kicked a leather ball through a small net.
Bro, the thing, you know what's crazy? The thing about China is that nobody knew they were there because of the Kush Mountains, but they were doing shit before everybody, apparently. I heard the same shit about pizza. I heard pizza's actually Chinese, and and noodles, obviously noodles. So it's crazy. And then I don't know what happened, but there was, I guess, I don't know if they went around in the water or if they went over the mountains, but eventually Indians and Asians finally met. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, but the Kush Mountains are enormous, and back in the day, when people didn't have equipment and shit, they weren't trekking like that. Many
Kenny,
people.
have you ever heard the term Silk Road? The Silk Road was
with
the oldest
Marco Polo,
the oldest path from Europe to China
to Asia.
It was the best kept secret. And one day a European explorer got lost and he walked through the Silk Road, and then one day he's like, wait a second, and that's how it was discovered.
This sounds like the kind of cocky attitude only an Italian would have.
No, it wasn't an Italian. It wasn't an Italian.
Wasn't Marco Polo Italian? Was he Turkish?
Yeah, he was Italian, but the person who discovered it was not Marco Polo.
Oh yeah, who was it? Was it a Chinese person or was it an Indian person?
No, it was a European person.
Oh really?
An ancient
Guatemalan,
which was from Turkey.
I feel like I've heard of this story before. What's this guy's name? I know that I've heard of the story before. That somebody, I remember this. I just don't remember his name.
If anyone has Netflix, and I don't know if it's still, it's called a series called Marco Polo, and it'll explain.
Marco Polo. Were they swimming?
No, he went and he used to stay with other cultures and stuff, and he stayed with Genghis Khan, I believe, for a long time. Is that what it was with Marco Polo?
That's basically like the plot of it. That basically his father abandons him so he can save his people, and basically it was like a trade.
Oh, and he gave Marco Polo to...
And the best line is it's so... Basically, he calls them Latin, because back then, that's what they spoke. So he basically said, Latin, it's kind of weird that I, the grandson of Genghis Khan, am more a father than your own father. Perfect, wonderful line.
Yeah.
And then he found him because he said, Marco
Polo. And he's like, and I have cinnamon.
Hey, but the Chinese gave us gunpowder, which is
absolutely
the most
which
used
Da Vinci
thing in
which
the
Da
world,
Vinci
and
used
probably the most
to create the first tank.
thing.
It's kind of hilarious. Like the person who was trying to discover it was trying to make like a something to go back like the Fountain of Youth. Yeah, and when he found out about it, he never got the credit for it because he learned what gunpowder.
Do you ever see the old Looney Tunes where Daffy Duck's face would get blown off and his beak would turn around and his face would be like?
That's what happened to the person who created.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened to the guy. He came out, his eyebrows were gone, his hair was pushed back, and people were like, "Yo, you all right? What happened?" He's like, "I was just trying to make ice cream. I don't know what the fuck happened back there."
It was invented in 9th century in China by a Taoist alchemist seeking an elixir of life.
Yeah.
And the irony is that gunpowder done put more people to death
Yeah.
than smallpox and the plague
He
combined.
didn't know at the time. It's like the person who created AI. They're like, this is going to help so many people. Right? It's like they shut it down right away.
Yeah. Good intentions.
Yep.
And that's like what every Bond movie is about. What would we, what would we do without
James
that?
Bond. Who is this James Bond?
Careful, they can like copyright you now. They're very. I don't know if you noticed this. They're very, very tight now on copyrights and shit.
Listen, I lost my monetization, even though I turned that thing off because there's new guidelines, and I really don't care. Take away my monetization. Yeah. I don't want it.
Yeah, I had to be careful. I just wanted to make the babies all in a 007 movie, and they were like, "No, you have violated Google guidelines."
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Whoa!"
YouTube, listen, there was like some big channels that have like
stop it
million. They quit YouTube because their monetization and they don't have controversial topics. They talk about like music or movies or food.
Are you talking about Kick? Is this Kick?
Or no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about YouTube. Like there's these former YouTubers who are like, we're leaving this platform, going to other platforms because we've been doing this for over a decade, and we have millions of subscribers. And because there's these new rules, they lost their monetization, and so a lot of people are starting to realize that YouTube may not be the place anymore.
I was going to say, if you have 1 million followers, then you can do that. But me, nobody. I have no followers in Kick. There'd be like nobody there.
Yeah, you got to grow that thing so you can.
You know how many years it took me to get 200 people?
At the big game.
Crazy. I don't have 3 more years.
I saw the writing on the wall like 2 years ago. I'm like, yeah, I knew.
Well, I was hearing about, they were going to start cracking down on the smaller creators and shit.
They only want shorts like now because they're trying to copy.
Even that is a little not perfect, but yeah, they pretty much would rather have shorts. I'll tell you why, bro. I'm making shorts now. They're only a minute long, and I'm telling you, you can see the retention. And I'm talking about after 8-9 seconds, and it's not just because it's me. That's just like how long people have, about 7-8 seconds. And when you make a short, they tell you keep it like between 8 and 11 seconds, or you won't. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's the retention,
guys. So this is my 400th, and because we're doing the vertical screen, 401 video.
Nice.
My 400.
This is your 400th video and 400. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The big 4. So round of applause.
I was like, dang.
Round of applause and cheers to that.
Like a lot because. I mean, it was the end. I'll have to look it up, but the end of July is my anniversary. 2023 when we started.
Nice,
and,
David.
I did a lot of like pre-game and post-game shows, and I used to stream a lot. So now I'm down to once or twice a week, right?
Me too.
I'm going to recommend you for a Real Men of Genius commercial.
So.
Real Men.
I love those ads.
Remember that?
Mr. Parking Lot attendant.
Mr. Parking Lot attendant guy. And you'd be like, yeah, that's awesome.
Back it up. Whoa. The background singers would make it. It was so good. Budweiser presents Real Men of Genius.
We had good commercials.
Was that?
Yep. Well, everything now is on, TV's dead.
Yeah, it's been for a while.
Yep. Roku was bought out, so they're going to be also.
By Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they only bought them because of the advertisement.
Tubi is Fox, too. So now you Roku, Tubi, and Fox are all,
Tubi has been around for like almost 20 years, but
that's what I watch.
In 2014, they started to get like ad, and so people started to like, and then in 2020, for whatever the reason, they bought it, and it does a really like maybe I'm biased because I don't use Netflix anymore. I don't use Hulu or all that, but everything is there. Like even things you thought that were like you can't find no more. It's like it's so weird how people are paying like $30 a month for these streaming service where you could just go to Tubi or Pluto or Roku and find
YouTube.
things.
YouTube has a very good selection
I got a
of
new
movies.
one called Howdy. Howdy is pretty good too. It's got like
but you got to pay like $3 a month.
like that.
Walmart right now is doing $1 subscription for Walmart, and you get either Paramount Plus or another stream. I forget
or
which one it
Peacock,
is.
I'm guessing.
Or Peacock, yeah.
Yeah, because they're
For
trash.
$1, it's a promotion for $1. This
Oh, I love
Bro,
that
think
Paramount.
about if you had a drug dealer on your block and he was like, "My shit is $1. You really want to buy that shit? Think about it."
Hey, it depends on how high.
Walmart
You know
is-
what's funny?
on how
Like,
high I want to
the
get
two of
and
them,
how much money's in
NBC,
my pocket.
that's NBC and CBS, and they are 100% struggling. Like, so yeah, bro, they're giving like, think about it, $1. Like, that's how bad it is for them right now.
Well,
I feel bad for them, honestly.
Well, they
Next
want you
thing I'm
to,
going to OD on Walmart. Is that what you say?
well, they want you to buy
Paramount
something.
Plus.
Kenny,
Things are tough
you
all
understand
over,
that. They're
man.
trying to
It
buy
used to be a $5 hold.
Kenny, what they're trying to do is they want you to buy a product, and then if you buy the product, then they'll give you the deal. So it's like wasting money.
Yeah. I don't know what honestly, I don't know what Paramount's going to do or Peacock. I just feel like you don't need all of these things if they all offer mostly the same thing. So like they just like they killed themselves with all this streaming stuff. Like why not just leave cable the way it was?
Well, cable's
I don't
expensive,
understand.
and so
Yeah, well it shouldn't have been, but I agree. I agree.
So the purpose of Netflix was they would pay the networks a fee, they would put it on their platform, the consumers would pay $8 a month, and they would get everything. In 2016, 2017, they were like, you know what? Why are we licensing our sub where we can do the same thing that they're doing? The problem is that Fox, NBC, CBS, ABC are owned run by their own companies. And so what you're doing is you're forcing the consumer to buy all of this stuff. But the free stuff that they put on these things are like, these things are at least a decade old. If they're anything, less than 9 years, you got to pay for it. That's how they get you.
I only watch movies from like 30 years old, so I'm good. Like I don't need any of
That's
these
one.
services. You know what I'm saying? Like so Tubi, Pluto works for me and YouTube because all the movies that are on there for free are the movies I actually want to watch.
So that's the reason why, cable companies are jumping into
Stella Artois?
They're jumping into cell phone companies because that's the future. And that's the only way these cable companies
Mint
are
Mobile.
going to survive.
That's why Ryan Reynolds has a phone company.
So, yeah, like television is not what it used to be.
Yeah. Well, it definitely isn't because the writing is terrible now. But if you want to watch good shows, what I suggest that you do is like go to like MeTV or Antenna TV or like watch shows that were on in like the 80s. And they actually are decent shows with lessons.
I go all the way back to Perry Mason. I don't miss Perry Mason on me.
Oh, man, that's a great show.
But like you have everything
Perry
you ever
Mason
needed,
is
bro.
the guy. He
Like
just
you got,
the truth.
and because you guys watch, so you got Sanford and Son, you got Jeffersons, you got what else you got? You got everything. Brady's are on in the morning.
What's happening?
You got What's Happening.
All that good stuff. Man.
Good Times is on
Barney
there.
Miller. I like
Barney Miller's got the greatest baseline intro ever in the entire world.
Cheers is my favorite.
But anyway, it goes on and on. It all depends what you grew up watching. So, like, I loved watching the Jeffersons. WKRP was fantastic. I don't know when it's on now, but
WKRP in Cincinnati
with Venus Flytrap. Yeah.
Yes,
and Lonnie
Anderson. Still fine. Lonnie can still get it.
But I don't know if you guys
80 years old now.
If
but
you like
Lord
fucking comedy, then you would love Mama's Family. I'm gonna just like if you don't like Mama's Family, I don't know what to tell you. Like that shit is straight comedy.
Even the Newhart show, the old Newhart show.
The Newharts are on later at night. At night, you got a good lineup. At
Larry,
night,
Daryl, and Daryl.
You got Cheers, Cheers, Taxi, and The Odd Couple at night. And really late night, you got The Honeymooners. So you can't go wrong with that shit.
I check out Wings.
You can, Wings. And where's the one? Dear John
like
was
Frasier.
on there for a while.
Frasier. I watched Frasier on
Frasier's
Prime.
good, man.
That
was a good spin-off off of Cheers. Cheers is my favorite.
Yeah, man. Cheers is probably my favorite as well.
One of my all-time favorites is also Three's Company. Three's Company was awesome.
Fuck yeah. Excuse my
language. How about Mr. Roper when he used to...
Hell yeah. The Rope, both of those were good. Furley and Roper were both great.
Ralph Furley.
Don Knotts
he
was
knew
awesome.
karate. He'd be like...
Hey, when you went to school and you had a really big collar, we used to say, "Hey, man, you got on a furly."
Yeah, the furly collar with his big ass ties.
And an ascot.
Yo, but my favorite guy on that character, it was always Larry.
Take care, crazy.
I knew you were gonna say Larry.
Yeah, you could tell I'm gonna like some Larry.
He sold cars and got with the chicks.
He was the bachelor who lived
At the
alone.
Regal Beagle.
Car
He always had a
salesman.
medallion. And
Yeah, he had the hair out and the gold chain.
Going to get the chicks at the Regal Beagle.
He's the guy that was begging producers to put him in a porno. You know the kind of guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, boy. Larry got paid. Larry got paid. Man.
Larry brought some nice ladies to the house.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm talking-
Larry was knocking
Jack
him
was
down.
always trying to steal him, that's for sure.
And Jack never moved in with him, so
Man.
Larry had his own pad.
man.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't that make more sense that Larry would have lived with Jack and
No, it would have messed it down there. Jack,
You know what?
Jack was playing the long game with Chrissy. And
Adios,
Jan-
Corey.
he really was. They kept
Adios,
switching the
amigos.
Chrissies though.
All right, later, Crazy Juice. You know what? Crazy
All right,
Juice has
Juice.
a point.
Because Jack knocked her up.
I gotta go into work early tomorrow,
Yeah,
guys.
that's what
It's
happened.
getting
I had
hot.
to
And
get
I gotta get up on the roof. So
On the roof.
Up on the roof.
Take
I
a
am
fiddle
not
with you.
getting
Then
on
you'll
the-
be
I'm
fiddling
not-
on the roof.
dude, number one, the roof is white.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
I
It's not gonna
literally
be
have
so
to
hot.
wear like a tinted face shield when I'm up there.
You have to wear
And then when I
sunglasses.
get down,
probably.
I have to like stand there and close my eyes for a minute for my eyes to like
Let it adjust.
become normal. So I
Yeah.
can
That's
Get
why
see.
snow blind.
That's
It's
why
like-
the Greeks painted all their houses on the Palisades white.
Man,
Didn't know
Get
that.
snow blind.
but
Yeah,
Hey,
Keep that sun out.
Arctic.
yeah, you know, it's the middle of summer, having air conditioner problems, and
Oh,
I'm just changing the filters, making sure the systems are running,
Oh.
and then I'm calling an HVAC guy in to
I
charge.
was just gonna say HVAC guys get
Oh.
paid in the summer, dude.
this is that.
Well,
yeah, this
the
is
thing
business
is like me already going up there and making sure all the systems are working. All they got to do is come in with their gauges and their Freon. You know,
Oh yeah, the
So
Freon
really,
job.
it's really not going to be that bad. But
Freon is expensive now, man.
and you have to be certified for Freon, folks. Don't try to do it yourself. Okay,
That's right.
you might get in trouble.
Don't drink it. Don't even
But,
think it.
Don't
Actually,
drink it.
yeah,
Don't
there's
drink
Freon.
here's some real advice to all you
Some
folks
good
that are
stuff.
thinking you can go to the auto parts store, buy that
It looks
little
good.
can of Freon, charge your system. That your system has a certain amount of weight in it, and just
Gonna
adding
ruin
to
your
it
shit.
might just overcharge it and break it even worse than it already
Yep.
is.
Oh man.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
Yeah, don't go poking around in things you don't know. You're gonna break something.
Yep.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Call a professional.
You
That's
sound
why
like
they have
somebody's
those
mom.
machines.
Put
The
your
other kids
ego-
aren't doing
Put
that.
your ego back in. Put your ego back
Oh,
in,
Edgar,
sir.
call a professional.
Call a professional.
Break it.
Oh, and always look for a mechanic that is willing to not charge you for the Freon they're putting back in your car when they're adding a little bit of theirs.
Oh
That-
yeah,
that's
those
actually a
guys.
thing.
Yeah, I have a
That's a thing.
satanic mechanic, so I'm okay.
Oh yeah.
They
that
charge
oughta
you.
work.
They'll charge you for every ounce of Freon they put back in there. But guess what? They literally just put the Freon they pulled out of your car back in it,
Yeah,
plus
that's
a little
foul.
bit. So
That's
you're
foul.
getting charged
Bastards.
extra money.
And then they'll charge you for the cleanup fee too. Like they
Oh,
actually
Shop-
threw
you
it out.
kidding? Look at how many times Shop Supplies comes up on the bill. All right, folks. As Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams.
And the
And
Eagles.
you know